Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
from the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas. Welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner Skull Mike. It's time for the Lodge Mahal.
We're here, Rick. A little bit of a layoff for a week's time last Saturday at Lodge A, now at Lodge B. The Mahal, like you said, and we have a 5-10 uncapped game as always on a Saturday night, and a fancy lineup indeed. A little backdrop, little Skull Mike setting. I got Clarence in the building.
Here we go, folks, and we've got a great lineup. Tell us about the lineup, Skull.
So we got seat one. We have Tyler. Tyler coming in from the Canada area. I believe he's from Toronto, coming in for 6,500. Seat 2 is Big Tony coming in for 10K. Seat 3 is Matt G coming in for 15 dimes from the Long Island area. Seat 4 is Mazer coming in for 5K. Seat 5, Jeff Boski, our visitor from out of town, coming in for 5K. Pierre in the 6th seat coming in for 10K. Bart Hansen in the 7th seat for 10K. Cy Stone in the 8th seat for 10K. And then mixing it up in his poker suit coming in for 5K.
Okay, we've gotten some feedback that we need to check the audio, and we're going to have some little challenges every now and then. Let us know how we're doing. I know we might have come in a little hot tonight. We were a little excited. Fix audio. So what? The audio is too loud, they're saying.
I lowered it a little bit.
Let us know how that is, guys. So we're ready to go. We're going to do a bomb pot, double board bomb pot. To start off.
Sounds a little bit better. What do we think, guys?
Voice sounds grainy and muffled. Also, the sound has an echo. Okay, they're saying much better. Working now. They're saying much better. All right. All right, we're gonna work out the kinks here. This is the first hand. They're saying it sounds better now. So much better. We lowered down.
I think it sounds a little bit better.
Okay, they're saying way better.
We're good.
Okay.
I think we should be good.
Look at Mixing It Up's outfit. Beautifully dressed tonight in the Lodge Mahal, and hopefully we're going to have some pictures. Of some film, and the cameras will pan out over the lodge tonight. It is 15,000 square feet of pure paradise, and this stream is we're gonna work on some things and see what needs to be worked on. Remember, folks, we had to move all the equipment from one facility to the other, and tonight's kind of a test run for us. So bear with us. Here we go. 3 players. We'll see the turn. To start the game, we did a little bomb pot, 2,700 in the skillet, jack of clubs. There you see the queen 9 for the straight. Cy, with his straight, will bet 3 grand. Flush draw for Mixing It Up needs a heart.
Yeah, this pot is massive already. Already 5.4 in the middle. Cy's got a great hand here. He's got the straight, it's got the heart redraw, but Mixing It Up has hearts covered.
And those yellow chips are 1,000. Black chips are 100. Purple chips are 500. Green chips 25. Red chips are $5. So it looks like Cy goes all in for 9,300.
First hand, all you can eat.
And Mixing It Up, wasting no time with this beautiful suit, is going to make the call. Cy says he's got the nut so far.
Mixing here makes the call. Yikes. Three-way all, and we got a 25.6K pot. First hand of the night, Ricky.
Looking for a heart is Mixon.
Holy shnikes.
Right now, it's Big Tony in size to chop.
Brand new big building. Brand new big pots here. Big Tony inside with the same hand. Mixing it up, looking for hearts. Not many hearts left in the deck, but let's see what peels on this river.
We'll do the player lineup in a minute again since there were some audio problems. We'll do the lineup again after this hand. Here comes the river. No heart.
So thank you for playing. We're going to chop up Mixon's money, and Mixon's going to be reloading immediately.
So Tyler's in the 1 seat. He was in for 6,500 to start the hand. Big Tony in the 2 seat. Matt is in the 3 seat. Mazur is in the 4 seat. Jeff Boski of YouTube fame and our special guest tonight in the 5 seat. Pierre in the 6 seat. Bart Hansen of Crush Live Poker fame. He's in the 7 seat. Cy, you'll know him, a regular here. And mixing it up, who's already been touched up, and he's going to say checks, table 11.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
And while the dealer is doing this, let's set the overtime number, Mike. The first ever overtime at the Lodge Mahal. What is it, Mikey?
We're going to go with 700, Ricky, and then for double overtime, it's going to be 1,100.
Cutoff time's 10:30. Everybody knows that. It's a 10:30 cutoff.
Give or take a couple minutes tonight for the late start.
Yep. Joke of the night will be around 9:15, as always. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. If you're visiting us for the first time, and we want to say thank you to all those who are Lodge live stream regulars. Shout out to you for being patient with us. We didn't have a show on Labor Day or Wednesday, but we're back. And thank you for being subscribers. If you're new to us, we ask that you subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us out a lot. We aren't your typical live stream. We have a little fun. Skull Mike and I will talk a little strategy and poker, but we also have a lot of fun. So it may be a little different if this is the first time you're ever watching us and you're coming in as you're a Jeff Boski fan or just new to the stream. We are a little bit different. 597 already in the live stream. Yes, Chris DeCopp. God bless all the first responders and everyone who passed on 9/11. It is 9/11. We do want to recognize that. Never forget. And thank you, first responders. And memories out. Shout out to all those who were affected. I think the whole country was affected, obviously, by it, but some directly affected.
I grew up about 20 minutes from those towers, so I remember that day quite clearly as a New Yorker growing up in Long Island. I could see the towers from near my house. And then one day going to school, you could no longer see those towers. So
yeah.
I will remember that day forever, like everybody else here in this chat. And I'm just proud to be an American and proud to be a member of the Lodge here on the grand opening week of the Lodge Mahal. And it is the Millionaire Mayhem week.
Oh, my goodness. It's
officially here. Starting tomorrow, we will have... The week will be here, and the tournament starts on Thursday for that 500K guarantee.
And we're going to tell you all about that, but let's get to some poker first. It's 5:10. It looks like we've got a $30 raise by Mazur.
Mazer. So stop with the Mazer.
I'm giving him a little French.
Steve. You can call him Steve.
Steve or Mazer.
There you go.
All right, here comes Big Tony, and looks like he's wearing his Tony Bahama tonight.
Tony Bahama. Are you a little jealous?
Tommy Bahama. See, Tony has his own version of Tommy Bahama. Ace 3-5.
Rick might be a little jealous.
Pair of aces for Mazer. Queen of clubs. Now he's got a flush draw along with his pair of aces, and he's going to win this hand. And yeah, let's talk a little bit about Millionaire Mayhem. It all starts September 16th through the 27th. We've got the room now. Folks, we have a room that can fit 60 tables, and we've got overflow room to fit another 20 in our old spot that we have through the end of the month. So come on out. It starts on Thursday, this Thursday, for the Poker Atlas payday. We're guaranteeing 500K, and there are 6 flights, 6 day one flights, and it'll start Thursday with 2 flights, at noon and 6, Friday at noon and 6, and Saturday at noon and 6, guaranteeing $500K. And that's a $600 buy-in. You get 50K in chips in 30-minute blind levels. Then it goes to the Big O event on the 19th. Then we have the Best Bag tournament on the 20th. And then on the 23rd through the 26th and 27th is the main event, $1,125 buy-in. We're guaranteeing, folks, $1.25 million in the prize pool, but it's going to go way over that. We think so. There are multiple day one flights, and it's an $1,125 buy-in. You get 60K in chips, 40-minute blind level. So come on out, spend the week and a half with us here at the Lodge Mahal. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait, Skull. I mean,
Can't wait. I got a busy week in the beginning of the week, but I am looking forward to Thursday firing day 1A. I'm going to fire a bullet for sure. Hopefully just one. And then you can find me at the final table, Rick. Thank you.
Racer Nerd, yes, we had a lot of fun making that video. If you want to know what the Lodge Mahal looks like, we created a walking tour video the other day. Skull, myself, and the Grand Poobah, Joe Strazzera, the general manager of the lodge. 6 minutes, took you around the place. So check that out on our channel if you haven't already done so. I put the link up in the chat. I'll do that a little bit later on too. But
shout out to Coyote71. Hello from Argentina. Show's huge in Argentina. Also, shout out to Morocco. Got a nice email from Morocco earlier in the week.
Yes, I saw that.
Jack, deuce, 6, 7 of diamonds here on the turn. Mystery hand for Mr. Boski.
Rajiv says the live stream looks an upgrade. Thank you. We're doing our best. And we're going to get better each and every
there's definitely
stream.
things we're going to be tweaking as we go. So we appreciate the patience and any suggestions that the chat gives us. We want to make it great for all 700 of you plus and all about 16,000 of our subscribers. So only up from here.
Deuce of spades on the river. Don't know what Boski has. This is his real first hand. He's been into the river, and he's reaching for chips. Jeff Boski, check his YouTube out. Got a chance to go to lunch with him today. Took him for some barbecue. Real cool guy. Been a fan of his, and he's going to win his first pot of the night. Hello from Belize. We got Cornell Irons says hello from Belize. Yeah, my horns aren't doing too well right now, Hillbilly. It's not over yet. Corey, hello from Australia's #1 fan of the lodge. Really appreciate it. Razor Treasure Hunting, always good to see you, Alex. Sarah Barth sitting right outside our door.
Sharon Barr sitting next to Sarah Mick. So
yes,
Rick, you're. Whew.
Hello from Sierra Leone, Stephen Reisman. Yes, Sharon Barth and Sarah Mick.
There you go.
Sitting right next to each other.
With the sign that says Chatsville. Did you see the sign? You missed the sign.
I didn't see the Chatsville. I've been so.
Rick's a little steamed up tonight. A little bit steamy.
Got a little steamy.
But we are back in the saddle. Bunker depth, Rick. Big question going into tonight. What would be the bunker depth?
We are literally 20 feet above the bunker.
20 feet.
I mean, above the floor. I mean, I'm on cloud 9. The Lodge Mahal is better. Look, truth or false?
From the blimp. We're in the blimp.
Yeah. Is the Lodge Mahal better than what you actually thought it would be?
Yes.
I mean, it's surpassed even the wildest dreams. I want to give a special shout out to all the people, everyone, every employee here, but specifically Josh and Joe and Anthony, all the supervisors and all the front staff. It took a lot to make this happen in a short amount of time.
It happened very, very quickly.
And the owners.
Yep.
We just couldn't have done it without their support.
Our
and
old security guard and the Leibowitz family, shout out to them.
It's just more, and every person I talk to, Jeff Boski wins the second hand in a row. Every person I talk to a T, says it's blowing me away at how many tables there are. We've got free soft drinks, at least through Millionaire Mayhem for everybody if they want it. Brand new seats that are the most comfortable poker chairs I've ever sat in.
Minus the ones we're sitting in right now.
Well, of course, the DQ special. Yes. Shout out to our friend DQ, wherever you are. And, yeah, so I think Josh gets a special award. You know you're out there. I think you're watching us from your home. Well-deserved to go home and get away. But, Josh, you did a wonderful job. Congratulations. Bart Hansen looks down at deuce 3 suited. Throws it in. Cy, who won a big hand on the first, chopped it with Tony.
Yeah, that was about 2.5 win right there. RDN 22, no free alcohol, still BYOB, but there are free sodas. So if you like Mountain Dew, Coke, Pepsi, root beer, Big Red, come on down to the lodge and get you some.
Belton Mike is here, says it's a little chilly in the new lodge. We like to keep it that way because don't forget, there's going to be hundreds of people in here pretty soon. There were last night. We had 15
you
cash
just like
tables
it cold,
going on.
because then you get to sell more hoodies, right? You can be honest with the people.
Did you see that message we got from Fig Nuts in Vegas?
I did. I responded.
Quadratic formula?
Hit him with it. Hit him with it now.
Spade draw from...
Hit me with the formula.
The quadratic formula is hoodie plus hats plus T-shirts plus coins equals chips.
I don't want to have to ask 3 times.
Trip 10s for Big Tony. Big Tony.
Josh in the chat. Shout out to you, Josh. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Big Tony taking down this pot. Little one.
Yes.
What happened here? Did he just fold that? I just missed what happened there. The 4s from Mazer won that?
Big Tony must have thought there was a flush out there.
Were there 4-liner?
There was just three
for
spades.
$100? Interesting.
Let us know where you're at. 739 of you in the live chat. Where are you watching from tonight? And are you coming to Millionaire Mayhem September 16th through the 27th? Even if you're not coming for all of it, what events are you going to play? We've got hotels on our website, thelodgepokerclub.com, that we have special arrangements for. If you haven't made your hotel arrangements, check it out on thelodgepokerclub.com. We've got a double strudel going on, a $20.
Surprise aside and put the 40 on. Cy's usually good for a good 40. We got Bart putting on the 20. Come on, Cy. It's better than that, but happy that he didn't as he wakes up with 10-3 offsuit.
Dan G says from Michigan will be there in a week from today. Can't wait to see you. Saw DJen Poker today. She came down up from San Antonio to say hello. It's great to see fans. Very nice lady. David from Toronto, Ethan from Maryland, Grimsrud from Michigan, Wisconsin. We've got them from all over. Alabama.
Liking this lineup tonight. It's got a little of everything that we look for. Some lodge regulars, a couple vloggers, well-known poker celebrities, and of course some new members coming in from Canada and Long Island.
Copacabana with the $99 super chat. First super chat of the new live stream. Yes, Copa, you will always be remembered for that. Thanks, Skull, Mike, and Slick Rick. I love this live stream. Copa, thank you so much. Very generous of you.
And very generous. And give his niece a follow because she makes some excellent cookies.
Absolutely.
Ate all those cookies in about 48 hours. Need more cookies.
A week from today, we're going to have a special celebration. We all know about our November 6th celebration in Vegas on top of the world at Planet Hollywood, the fabulous penthouse suite at Planet Hollywood November 6th. That's to celebrate us to get to 15K subscribers. But we don't want to leave out the Lodge Mahal community. So a week from tonight, September 18th, we're going to have something special here before the stream. I don't know what it will be yet, whether it's cupcakes, a cake. We'll probably get a cake. Cut it up, give a piece to everybody to celebrate the live stream.
That's nice.
Me and you will provide the cake.
Oh, okay. I'll help out.
So come before the live stream. I'm thinking maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll cut some cake and celebrate the live stream next week, September 18th.
Pocket jacks for our visitor, Tyler. Boski here wakes up with ace-queen on the button. Tyler made this 200 to go here, so Boski just elects to flat. Pierre gets out of the way with a suited ace-8. Does not want to play that from the small blind, but now Bart in the big blind with a queen-jack of spades that has a lot of playability here post-flop. He's going to flat make the call, as does Cy, getting a decent price with 10-4 of diamonds. Maybe he can bink some diamonds.
A $5 Canadian super chat from Dingle a Dangle. The walkthrough video was great, slick, looking sexy, and skull okay too. The big sexy, that's what they call me.
Says nobody ever. 9-9 deuce. So 2 spades here for Bart, but the jacks still in the lead. 500 to go. Boski exit, and now Bart has a decision to make. Knows nothing about the 1 seat.
Riser Treasure Hunting Emporium says everyone's wearing black except for Big Tony and, of course, Mixon.
Well, he's wearing a little black.
Where can you wear that suit other than the Lodge live stream?
Nowhere else.
8 of spades.
Maybe on your wedding.
So a flush for Bart Hansen.
Rumor has it Mixon's got to get busy. We're going to put him on blast there. I know Sarah's loves her some Mixon, so it might be time.
We're going to tell you about the schedule that we have up here. Yo 11.
Flush gets there, so Bart's putting on the pressure here. Tough spot for a pair of jacks.
11 Hunsky.
But
and
Tyler quickly gets away, so good on him for exiting.
Let's tell you about the schedule. Of course, we got Jeff Boski tonight. September 20th, Pokerface Ash and the man himself, DQ, will be here for a live stream. And then the 25th, they are back. The dynamic duo, Mariano and Rampage, on September 25th. I believe DQ is playing in that one too.
He is.
And that's a $25.50 on 10K minimum.
Seti, Poker Traveler.
Ooh, Seti's coming to the house.
He'll be in that one.
And then October 11th and 13th, Ryan DePaulo will be on the streams. And plus, we're doing a stream. We're going to be doing 2 extra streams during the weeks of Millionaire Mayhem. I think we've got a couple Sunday streams mixed into our normal variety. So we're going to be on a lot over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, we haven't done many tournament streams in a while either. So
right.
That's going to be nice to get back on the tournament streets. And there's going to be some big money up top. So it's going to be exciting to watch. We're going to be streaming sometimes on off hours for those tournaments. We'll see. We got to get the schedule down pat. But all the cash streams will be on the regular hour, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Sorry about that rough start with the audio. Hopefully we're sounding a little bit better. 4-4-8 and mixing it up. Hits his trips. But Matt will continue his story. Bets 70. Over to Cy. He's going to raise it on up. Makes it 225. And over to mixing it up. What does he do here with trips?
Cy telling a story of a 4 here. He's in the big blind, but mixing it up's the only one with the 4 under the gun. So pretty unlikely that mixing it up can actually have a 4 here, but that's indeed what he has.
Just calls.
I like the flat there. At Cy, I believe Cy will fire again here on this turn no matter what it is. Hopefully for him it's not a king or a queen. But I hope Cy shuts down there.
Mixing it up has this hand locked up.
Thought Cy would fire out another bet there on the turn after Trek raising flop.
Eric says the audio is perfect now. Thank you, Eric. You know, a little rough to start. 862 in the live chat.
400 here. After Cy checks turn here, he has to surrender, but he just makes the call here. I don't like this call at all from Cy. Much rather preferred him betting rather than check calling. And now he hits a queen, so this is going to cost him some more money. Flush gets there, but I don't see Mixon slowing down. Want Mixon to go for some value. Somewhere along the lines of half pot. But he's going to go for more than that. He might be going full. What does he go for?
1125. 1125, and Mixing Up's going to get a lot of that money back that he lost on the first hand.
To Cy. So they're exchanging money back and forth there, and Sai's going to be a little bit disappointed about how he played that hand.
230 likes already. We started a little bit late, so maybe we'll go to 10:45. Usually our cutoff time is 10:30.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit longer tonight. Hit that like button, folks. Get us off on that right foot. First stream from the Lodge Mahal. I don't even know how many tables there are in this room. There's about 3 million, it seems like. So we'll just call it that. 3 million tables, and almost all of them are filled up. We have tournaments running, 1-3s, 1-2s, 2-5s.
I'm not going to say this place is big, but I did see two older gentlemen getting their steps in, walking laps around the Lodge Mahal. I'm just going to say that right now.
Why you got to discriminate against
they've
older
skipped
gentlemen?
going to the mall.
I saw 2 or 3 babies crawling in the back. They're getting in their crawling miles in.
You know, how you go to the mall and you see these guys walking their steps inside the mall.
You're one of those guys. Don't
I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it.
You're not going to blame it on somebody else when you're actually talking about yourself.
$929 in the live chat on a Saturday night here at the beautiful Lodge Mahal. Sai will come along, mixing it up, who just won a big hand, feeling it out, and he's going to raise it on up to 200. Back over to Tyler. He'll fold. Big Tony gets out of the way. So back again to Sai. And these two are going to war early. Heads up, Sai and mixing it up, part 3. 7-7-8. Nothing for anybody. Sai with 5 outs. Ace still leading the way. Looks like 175 is the bet. Actually 200. And there you go. Mixing it up. Gets another pot.
Must be the suit. He has some catching up to do. Felt it on that first hand, but he is making a comeback. Just like last Saturday night, chips were flying back left and right. Seat 5 was the death seat last Saturday night. Pray for Gordon and our other gentleman from Houston area. Remember that tens versus kings hand?
Absolutely.
I'm sure the Wizard will have a highlight of that one in the future. Wizard's been busy the past week getting together this set. We had to break down that old set and fire up this new set. So that takes some time, folks. And we're going to work our hardest to make it better and better each and every stream. You can count on that. Believe in us. This is what we do. And we have a $100 bomb pot going around again here.
Matty J says, I usually get my steps in walking back and forth to the ATM in the casino. I like that one.
It's another thing that Matty J and Rick have in common.
Matty J, who gave the name, gave life to Clarence.
He did. Correct.
I never know.
So we're going to get this bomb pot going here shortly.
Simple Facts of Life says, if the Lodge had an Elvis, it would be the bigger 70s Elvis. I agree. Everything's bigger in the Lodge Mahal. We got a merchandise area. All of our coins are displayed. The hoodies, the T-shirts, the hats have their own display case. Then, of course, the selfie area up front where you can take a picture where it says the Lodge Mahal. They have. I told you when we first announced that name,
yeah, you didn't think it was going to catch on,
yeah,
but it took off.
It took off, and they've even put it on the wall. I'm having a little delay here. 1 second. There you see on the bottom, send jokes. If you want to hear your joke, send jokes to slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. That's slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com. I will be telling the joke of the night, as I always do, 9:15. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. And don't quite know what we're waiting on, but here we go.
How is the joke tonight? We haven't even spoken about it at all yet.
Joke's going to be decent. I like it. I'm on a hitting streak, but we did take a week off. So you know how if you're really hot and then all of a sudden you take a, like let's say your Islanders. Let's say your Islanders sweep the Bruins.
They don't get cold.
Let's say, and then they have to wait a week and a half to play the next series.
You should use another team as an example.
Because the Islanders don't sweep people.
Are the best team of all time, thank you.
And what about your Yankees? Ever since you said they don't lose, I think they've lost every game they've played.
They've been struggling a little bit.
Struggling?
Winning tonight, though.
Jack Queen 5, not in good shape, are the Yankees. As the Blue Jays are on their butt, along with, of course, the Red Sox. So we'll see.
Let's see what
Got
happens.
a little $400 is the bet from Mazer.
There you go. Nailed it.
Jeff Boski, don't know what he has. They're telling him to rescan it. There we go, Jeff.
A little bit harder with the 4 card. Big Tony with the bullets, but 3% equity here. Who is in the lead? Bart with
his Niners.
Just 9s?
And he gets out. So now mixing it up, vaults to the percentage lead with his Jack.
And a
5. He's got 2 pair.
Low diamond draw. Tony exits. So we are 3-way. And the flush gets there. Checks around.
8 of clubs on the river.
And that fills up Mazer, just what he needed. Now it is 8s full of queens.
Ooh, runner from Mazer.
And he checks it, not wanting to fire there. After that turn checks, Mazer's got to fire in some value there on the river. A little bit worried of a bigger boat. Perhaps setting a trap for Cy, but I want to see Steve fire in some chips there.
Yeah. Belton Mike says, Texas is going down faster than cookies in front of Rick's monitor. Come on, Belton Mike. Don't pile on the horns. They won last week. They're on the road against Arkansas.
Yeah, but they're a 7-point favorite, Rick, and they're getting waxed.
What I want to know is if a husband and wife in Arkansas get divorced and move to Texas, are they still brother and sister? That's what I want to know. That's the question for tonight.
Shots fired. Apologies to all the viewers we just lost from Arkansas. Rick, come on. We have Millionaire Mayhem this week. I'm sure plenty of people in their vehicles from Arkansas coming down to the lodge just made a U-turn and said, screw you, Slick Rick.
No, I love the people of Arkansas. Just a little fun. It's state-on-state crime.
Yeah, you're waxing your... What I want to know is if your Longhorns tickets are half off for next week, because if so, I'll take some.
Maybe.
You said you're going to invite me to a game. Still haven't been invited yet.
The problem is most of their games now are at night. The only one... And we do a stream at night,
Oh, yeah. We're busy on Saturday nights.
We're busy on Saturday nights.
Who would have thunk it? We need a TV in this bunker.
We do.
Josh, you're listening, Josh. Put that on the to-do list.
We go nice.
Right there.
We got our own personal refrigerator.
Ooh, we've made it big when you have your own refrigerator.
Absolutely.
Got our own stand for Clarence there. Clarence can sleep nice and good here in the bunker. Might need to change it to the skybox. We might need a skybox sign.
Corey Siegel out of nowhere. Where have you been, my son? Queen 2-7 talking smack about the chairs. Come on, Corey.
Come on, Corey. They're the nicest chairs in here. Come on, Corey. Yeah, taking shots left and right. What kind of sweet little new picture you got there too, buddy, Corey. Crypto Corey there.
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, talking shit out of nowhere. Thanks, Corey. Don't get us started.
Jewel, we've got women playing all over the lodge tonight. Probably about 30 women are playing in the lodge on premises tonight. So plenty of women are playing poker here at the Lodge Mahal, just not on tonight's stream. Had Lynn on recently, so she's played and had a lot of women play on our stream. So keep an eye out.
No barbecue for Mixon. He was too busy putting on makeup and tightening up that bow tie, I guess.
Carlos says the Lodge Mahal chairs are GTO. I confirmed it on Wednesday. They are legit. They're the most comfortable poker chairs I've ever sat in. And I've sat in a lot of poker chairs over the 30 years I've been playing. Very comfortable. Memory foam. You can sturdy and you can lean back. They're great. Mazer with the Cowboys.
Can I even make this drop after the Cowboys got waxed against the Buccaneers?
How about them Cowboys?
Oh,
They
got
actually
shot
played.
down.
They actually played decent.
They got shot down here on the flop, though. Ace 4-9. Steve and Cy are buddies, so they like going after one another here. And Cy's going to make that call with his 9. Not what Steve wanted to see with those kings. Probably putting him on an ace. Maybe not after another ace here peels on the turn. Mazer continuing to fire 750.
Mixed game Mike Rounders live. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for the compliment on the backdrop. The great thing about this place is we'll be able to interchange a lot of different things. We chose this backdrop initially, and we may go with it, we may not. But
We'll see, yeah, we might upgrade it. Who knows? Time will tell. There's going to be changes along the way, little twists and turns. So you just got to stay tuned each and every week. Oh, Cy gets there on the river. 9's full. A sticky call there on the turn. And let's see if Steve slows down here on the river. This might go check. But it's not. Steve firing big here. 1,000. 1,000 is going to get called. That's not enough.
call from Cy, and he's going to have a 9 for the boat. Charles, yes, you've read our mind. You suggest that we get a separate camera that can pan over the poker room so we can see all the action. That will come probably next week because we have the camera already installed. The Wizard has installed that camera. We're just waiting on a battery for that camera.
Like I said here, we wanted to get this stream up and running tonight on Saturday. Couldn't wait any longer. But we do have some more tricks up our sleeves to improve this stream long term. So stick with us. And we do appreciate all the suggestions. And we truly do consider them. This stream is for you guys. It's not for us. So whatever you want to see, we're going to do our best to make that happen.
995 in the live chat. We're about to cross over the 1K. We came into the bunker tonight at 15,700 subscribers. We want to thank each and every one of you. If you have a chance, please subscribe to us. If you're new to us, it would mean a lot. Boski races to 35 with 8-6 suited. And here comes a re-race from Cyrus with kings.
Cy? Now you're getting Cyrus.
I like to call him Cyrus.
That's the other player we have on the stream. So, Rick, you're confused again.
I like Cyrus.
He's never been called that in his entire life.
In his life, he's never?
Yeah, he's quite the diva, so he'll probably be upset if you call him that.
All
so
right,
I
apologize,
against
Cy.
it.
Cy, the man.
But look at these hands. Ace, queen, suited, kings, jack 10, suited ace 4. Then, of course, 8-6 of spades, but Boski exit. And we have a 4-bet to 800 here. Our boy Matt. I'm very interested to see what Matt brings to the table here. Came all the way from New York, Long Island to be exact. And Cy says, you do not come all the way down to Texas and 4-bet me, sir.
2025.
Especially not with Cowboys. These gentlemen are deep here. Not the news that Matt wanted to see. Let's see if he exits here or he's going to make the call out of position.
From Long Island. Cy makes it 2025, and he'll take it down.
Yeah, Matt gets away. Good on him for getting away. Plenty of the other aces were dead.
Jewel says, you guys do have one of the best live streams I've seen in a long time. Thank you, Jewel. And we are at 1K in the live chat. And just coming across the 9 o'clock hour. Remember, we started, I think,
You can no longer say Zambonis on the ice, Rick.
What do we say?
Zambonis.
Yes,
we need multiple Zambonis.
Actually, absolutely.
For that fresh sheet of ice here as we go into the second period of the stream. Usually stream for 3 hours, folks, but if we hit our goal, we will do bonus poker, also known as overtime, sometimes single or double. So do us a favor, smash that like button if it's your first time watching. Subscribe to the channel and come back and join us on Monday night as we will have another stream coming next Monday.
Tommy Gunn's making reference to some funny stuff that Boski puts in his vlogs. He says, Caucasian male, age 25 to 45. That's a dead giveaway that you love Boski videos. Funny stuff on Boski. Mostly a tournament player, but, you know, if y'all are following his vlogs, he's in the middle of a Rolex challenge, and he told me that, you know, people are just going to have to stay tuned to see if he meets that Rolex challenge. He gave himself a certain amount of time to make $13,000 to buy himself a Rolex that looks a lot like mine.
I've never seen you wear a Rolex in my entire life.
What do you, that's a Rolex, Mike.
I thought that was a bootleg.
A Schmolex? No, it's an oldie but a goodie. Big Tony.
10-5-6 Skittles.
Yeah, we do need some merch on the stream.
Ooh,
We'll figure that out.
Didn't even. I got some ideas. Got some ideas we can do about that.
8 outs now for Big Tony.
Get the hat rack next to the skyline.
Yeah.
There. I got some ideas.
Little this, little that, some coins. Can't wait to give DQ his special coins on the 20th, his birthday present. Shout out to DQ. 375 is the bet.
Happy New Year to you too, Corey. Corey, you're going to be coming and playing in some of these tournaments. Put down the crypto coins and step into the Lodge Mahal. Come on. 375 here on the turn. Cy Stone has only one speed tonight, it looks like. It's going to be firing on every single street. Tony with a pair open-ended does not get there on the river, so Cy has his hand locked up. Now Binks 2 pair trying to induce Tony into firing river, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Tony reaching for chips, and he's going to get snapped off by Cy Stone. Snap. Surprise Cy hasn't called already. Well, he has. Snap call. Cy Stone heating up.
He's wondering, did I win? And he does.
Top 2 pair.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
RDN22 says the commentator goes by the name of Slick Rick, age 65 to 95. Wrong. Wrong. Not 65. Thank you, RD.
Well, you look 65.
I'm a smooth 55.
You look old.
I look very nice.
You had your walker in here.
I look stunning.
Stretch. Stretch.
Can't wait for this Millionaire Mayhem to start. It's going to be so packed in here. All of poker players, cash games going on. You know, we almost set the record. I mentioned 15 cash games the other night. We're gonna blow that away this week. Imagine having 45 tournament tables, 15 cash tables, or who knows? We may even go into the overflow room and use the old Lodge Poker Club.
That'd be something special if it gets to that point where we need even more space. $1.25 million guaranteed tournament coming up in weeks. But the series gets started this Thursday. Get in your car, come on down now. I'm sure that first tournament's going to be close to $2 million in the prize pool, even though we're only guaranteeing $500,000, but we're going to smash that. Aces for Mazer here, so plenty of premium hands early on in this stream here. Kings multiple times, ace-queen, ace-king. Now we have aces for Steve, a.k.a. Mazer, raises it up to 325. Bart Hansen with a suited Broadway cards, king 10 of clubs. Early position here.
Well, Jonathan Wilson says he's got enough money to fire $5K in bullets for Millionaire Mayhem.
We have a 3-bet to 1K here, just what Mazer wanted to see. Cy gets away. Mixing it up, 5 deuce, he gets away. Back on Steve. How will he play this? He fires in a 4-bet. If it's going to be a large one, I think Bart exits pretty quickly. And he just rips it all in. That's way too much, and Bart's going to say bye-bye. Bart asking for a count, but there's no chance he calls this. 0%.
He's asking for a count.
He's folding.
Joke of the night coming in 10 minutes. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Getting the count, you'd think that a guy like Bart isn't going to make him go through all these motions if he's not even contemplating a call. I don't know. I don't see how he can call this.
Thought he would have folded for sure by now.
$5 super chat from Garza512. Place looks amazing, fellas. Our boy Cy has it in top gear tonight. Keep it going. Thank you, Garza and Cy. I know you're a big fan of Cy over there on Far West Boulevard. Mazer says I'm going to show him because you'll see him in a minute. 30 minutes, by the way, when I say a minute. Yeah, don't quite know why he went through the whole counting there. I mean,
That was kind of high too there. If I'm Mazer there, I'm not jamming there with aces.
right.
Going somewhere along the lines of 2.5 perhaps. I don't even think Bart would have called 2.5, honestly. So
If those folks, until we get the camera up to next week that pans the lodge and all the action, go if you want to get a chance after the stream tonight, go to our channel and there's a walking tour with Skull, myself, and Joe, the Grand Poobah. 6 minutes, takes you through the entire place, 15,000 square feet of Glory Poker Palace, the Lodge Mahal.
Chris, I like where your head's at there. Might have to consider that idea. Stay tuned. Islanders opening up a new arena.
Is it already?
Yeah, this season in October. I believe the first game's going to be actually in November. I might have to miss the stream to go to the home opener.
Take a few days off.
Just a quick little.
Oh, it better not be
fly
November
out.
6th. We're going to be in Vegas.
Well, you know what? I think it's actually pretty damn close to that.
Ace 3 Jack, Skittles.
God damn, I got to look right now.
Pair of Jacks for Cy. Also for Bart, but a 4 now, so.
It's not November 20th.
All right.
They start the season like with 15 games on the road. Longest road trip of all time.
Sucks when you build a new stadium and that happens.
Sucks when you lose to the Islanders in the playoffs.
Over to Pierre. $100 to call. He's got a pair of 5s. He's going to raise it on up. Says, I got a pair.
Pierre getting after it here. 450. I played with Pierre yesterday for a while. Nice guy to play with. Always in a good mood. Very polite. And he wins his first hand here at the Lodge Mahal. So Mr. Bass Pro Shops take one down.
So the red chips on the button are simply a incentive to the dealer. If the person on the button wins a particular pot, then the dealer can scoop those chips for himself. And it's just a fun way that a lot of the tables do here at the Lodge. Just a little fun game. They mean nothing by way of game. In the game, they're not part of the pot. They're just really for the dealer. If the person on the button wins, dealer can scoop them.
Yeah, not playing the small blind button bonus tonight, currently. Only the clearance decided that the single board bomb pot will be that added incentive for tonight's.
Fish cakes, absolutely. If you come out, you can say hello to us. We say hello probably to 5 or 6 people every day we're here, and we're glad to do it. We're glad we're just honored that we have people that want to come up to us and say hello, frankly. It's a little show that we started, and a lot of people have put hard work into it, and the fact that so many people enjoy it really means a lot. We'll go 3 ways to a flop. Matt with pocket 3s, King 5-6, couple clubs out there.
Ace of clubs for Cy. So he's got the nut blocker right now. He might try and take advantage of that. I'm surprised he doesn't fire out on the turn. Door was open there for a turn bet for Cy. But everybody goes check, check, check all the way home, and a pair of threes.
Can you believe
will
that?
Take that one down.
Little pot, but
Sci-Fi is out a bet there on the turn. He wins the pot. So
5 minutes joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Slick Rick along with Skull Mike in the brand new, sparkling new Lodge freaking Mahal. We're in the same shopping center.
You know where we are, right? Same shopping center.
Yes.
Table 11.
Under the brand new lights.
There you go.
We've got serious lights.
Just what the
on this table.
Just what the audience was looking for. Not under the lights. The what?
Under the brand new lights.
Brand new lights. Table 11 here. Even though it's not the 11th table in unison, we had to keep this table number 11 for stream purposes.
Jeremy says, so people in the poker streets are talking about the Lodge. We get that. It's kind of a big deal in the poker streets. We put a seismic shift happen when we open this joint in the poker world. It's not a small place. So we got a lot of people. Mazer with pocket jacks.
Ace-King for Big Tony. Played a massive pot with Ace-King the other day. I just wanted to gamble and get it in. I lost it. Multiple clips. Ran my Ace-King into Kings. I was drawing pretty thin.
Yeah. I been playing a lot of mixed games lately.
I saw that. I saw you playing a little drama earlier.
Had a little mishap last night, but I'm over it.
I saw you miss out on some river value.
I know. I didn't.
You chickened out there. Didn't want to bet. Oh, I didn't have the nuts. He could possibly beat me.
You don't know my history with that guy.
Fire out a river bet there.
Sometimes you have history with the guy.
Fire out a bet. Stop playing chicken. Let's get these subscribers up, folks. Very close to 16,000 subs. So if you are watching tonight for the first time, perhaps you are a follower of Mr. Boski, or you like Crush Live Poker, and this is your first time watching us. We were just about at 1,000 subscribers in March, so we are growing rapidly, and there's no end in sight. We'd love to hit 25,000 in the near future, so please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the telecast tonight.
1,700 in the skillet, deuce 3-9. Skittles. Pair of jacks still in the lead. Mazer reaching for a bunch of black chips, 500 to be exact. Over to Boski. He's going to lay down his fours. He was set mining. Man, what a suit Mixon has on.
Got felt in hand one, though. I mean, yikes.
He was about to sell that suit.
He was about to light it on fire. Get naked, man.
Big Tony lays down Big Slick.
Good fold.
Shows the jacks.
Got to start getting on Mixon to bring the brisket again. Right? New building, same brisket.
Exactly.
Put that on your T-shirt and smoke it.
Venture 77345 says no rush, but can I get an under the lights? There you go.
No, that's not how.
Under the new lights. But how long do I have to say under the new lights?
Just
for a week?
A week. We'll call it a week.
All right. After this bomb pot is joke of the night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. We're going to play this bomb pot first.
Just seeing if the crickets made it over. They're still here.
Crickets sound a little weak. We'll have to. Crickets made it over, but
don't talk about my crickets like that.
Crickets.
I feed them well. Gluten-free cricket food.
Hey, we invite everyone to come and visit us. Exit 251 in Round Rock. Fly into Austin if you're flying from out of town, or if you're driving, come down I-35, get off on exit 251 in Round Rock. And can't miss us. There's a big Whataburger sign right there. Take a right into that parking lot and go to where everyone's walking into the door.
Ace Jack 10 here. We are playing the single board bomb pot. 2 pair for Mixon. Nobody. Oh, Pierre flops Broadway, so flops the nuts. Pierre feeling pretty confident here. I believe Mixon might get in trouble here. Does nobody have an ace? Pretty shot. Nobody even has an ace. All those cards out, and nobody's has an ace.
Which means an ace is coming again.
Think
Another
so?
ace.
Sandwich bet?
No, but I mean,
I'll give you another card.
you give me an ace and another card?
Yes.
All right, how about an ace and a 7?
Deal.
All right,
Book
for a sandwich bet.
Book it. If we don't see a turn, then there's no bet, but
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
no, because
All right.
we'll never know.
Here's the joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rule. A teacher is teaching a class, and she sees that Johnny isn't paying attention. So she asks him, if there are 3 ducks sitting on a fence and you shoot one, how many are left? Johnny says none. The teacher asks, why? Johnny says, because the shot scared them all off. The teacher says, no, there are 2 left, but I like how you're thinking. Then Johnny turns around and asks the teacher a question. You see 3 women walking out of an ice cream parlor. One is licking her ice cream, one is sucking her ice cream, and one is biting her ice cream. Which one is married? And the teacher responds, the one sucking her ice cream. Johnny says, no, the one with the wedding ring. But I like how you're thinking. There's the joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Bring it on, folks. Bring the crickets.
You know I told that joke.
No, you didn't.
I told that joke the night you were at your baseball game.
Well, I don't know that. You told that joke? Did it go good?
I kind of butchered it. I butchered the punchline, but I told that joke.
You
God
did?
damn it. Yeah.
Why did you let me go through the whole thing?
Oh,
Here they
my
come.
God.
Of course it's an old joke. All my jokes are old,
God.
so I don't want to hear that. Here comes ones.
You blew it.
No, I told it. I delivered.
You blew it.
Phil Sederi, multiple 2s, can only vote 1.
And I also said I changed the name Jimmy to a little Slick Rick.
Oh, okay.
Well.
See,
So I added a little more spice.
1s all around. The night you told it, you got 2s. The one I tell it, I got 1s. It's all about delivery and timing.
No, I got a couple ones.
I did not realize.
That's funny. I just wanted to let you go all the way.
You did. You
Like-
didn't stop me. You wanted to let me
You-
hang myself.
You'd be a little more upset if I stopped. I can't stop you once you get going.
Steven did not realize I was out of town when he told it.
Yeah, I told that joke. That's funny. That's actually pretty funny.
Lots of 1s. A couple crickets. Jeff Boski with ace jack raises to 150. Over to Cy. Folds. Mixon. Folds. Back to Big Tony with ace deuce offsuit. Chris says delivery on point. Jeremy says delivery on point.
Super chats only, Corey. Come on, you know how to super chat. Get after it.
You need to accept
gonna
Bitcoin
have
for tips. If you give me a Bitcoin, Corey, I promise I will split it with Skull Mike. Give me
Deal.
one of your many Bitcoins, Corey.
Deal. $600 3-bet from Matt. Long Island Matt. 600 to go here. Boski facing a little bit of pressure. He didn't come all the way from Vegas to knit it up on stream, so he's making the call, dominated and behind, but in position. So let's see what the flop brings here. Ace Jack versus Ace King. 8-5-5. See how Matt wants to play this here. Might elect to c-bet small, somewhere along the lines of about 350. I think we might see about 350 or a check. Let's see what comes. Goes for 400.
1,100 in the live chat. Thank you, folks. This is a tough one now.
Boski's going to play this hand, going to flat in position. Hopefully, he's hoping you see an ace-jack or a spade on this turn. If everybody whiffs, I'm interested to see if Matt fires another barrel on the turn. And it is a 3 of clubs, so a blank. Let's see what happens here. If Matt fires a large bet, Boski's folding. If Matt checks, let's see if Boski gets after it. So, action on the 3-seat. Long Island Matt. Didn't ask him if he was an Islander fan yet. Shame on me. checks. So door is open for Boski, losing to all pairs, losing to ace-king, ace-queen. So if he wants to win this pot, it's time to bet now. And he's getting after it for $1,000.
Look at this, Boski.
I like to bet here. I like to play. I like to plan. And I don't think Matt can continue here with Big Slick now. Got after it, but I think he'll be folding.
Wow.
After facing a bet of $1,000 from Mr. Boski in the 5 seed.
Not moving, wearing his... Ooh, he goes all in.
Even better.
Oh.
Didn't think Matt was going to elect to do so, but gets after it, applying all that pressure. So very, very nice from Matt in the 3 seed.
2 great poker moves right in a row.
Yeah, very nice. Well played by both players.
Want to give a special shout out to Jazzbo Poker. Thank you so much for the great shirts that you sent to both Skull and I. We got them. We enjoy them. They're sitting right here in the bunker. Thank you for the gift. Very, very appreciative.
Excellent play there from Matt in the 3.
I thought those 2 great poker plays.
Yeah.
I thought the play by Boski was
the door
genius.
was open there. A lot of players would fold to that bet. A lot. But Matt here bought in for the maximum. Well, there is no maximum, but bought in for the most. $15,000. He looks to be an experienced player and makes a big move there on the turn to take down that pot. So starting to heat up here. All players will realize that hand in about 30 minutes time. So the gloves are officially off under the lights here, table 11. Brand new lights from the Lodge Mahal.
1,200 in the live chat. Thank you. Yeah, Boski is in the building. Had a great time with him at lunch. He does great work, guys. His vlogs are funny. And I've been watching him for a number of years. He's really a tournament crusher and playing some cash now. Good friends with our Andrew Nemi and Brad Owen, and he says all the vloggers are kind of all friends together, except for a couple, and I won't mention who they are, but he doesn't get along with a few of them, but for most of them, they all are good friends. Here comes the flop. Heads up, Pierre and Cy. King 3 deuce, Skittles. Neither player hitting any of that. Pierre with his Bass Pro Shops hat on. No sponsor. Thank you, Sean, for liking the backdrop. You know, like we said, we can change it when we want to. And we're just going to start with that. It's the city of Austin. And Round Rock is the largest suburb of Austin. People say they're from Round Rock around the world. Most of the time they'll just say they're from Austin, even though it's Round Rock. But that's where the lodge is located. Literally about 25-minute drive from the Austin airport. So if you're flying in for Millionaire Mayhem, fly into ABIA, Austin Bergstrom International Airport, and take an Uber up to Round Rock. Say, we want to go to the lodge, Mahal.
They'll know where they're to take you.
Absolutely. Give us a hint. What? The People's Champion? I don't know. Oh. The vloggers. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Let's just say it. It rhymes with Tooper. 10-9-6 Skittles.
Pooper?
Pierre dead to one of the 2 remaining 7s. 4 of hearts. Cy with the 9s. That's not going to do anything for Pierre. Cy's going to win this hand as long as he stays in.
Bobby Filet, there's no ice in my lemonade.
Bobby Filet, he's sorry his lady had a dart in his neck.
So how we feeling first hour and a half, new bunker, Rick? How we feeling?
I'm very, look, there's nothing you can say about the Lodge Mahal that is going to. I mean, I'm a loss for words. I came in here. I love coming in here and seeing all the happy poker players and all of the. It's just packed, and you go, holy crap! If we build it, they will come.
And they came.
And then we've got Millionaire Mayhem, which I know we're going to look into a sea of poker players, and it's just going to be a great thing. I like our little private area. It's good. Everything's good.
It's all good. Baby, baby. Who sang that one?
It looks like Pierre went and got a
You don't know. You don't know who sang that
baby,
one.
baby?
It's all good, baby, baby. One guess. Oh, God.
Snoop Dogg. See,
Shame.
whenever you ask a question, I always guess Snoop Dogg.
Shame. Let the chat roast you on that one.
Bob Casey, new place, Lodge Mahal, looks amazing. It is Bob Casey. Come on down. I don't know what happened with the audio at the start because I think we're all good now because
I lowered a couple of buttons.
Good.
It's not even.
875.
I'm no tech wizard, but I think I did a good job.
You did. Matt with the diamond draw. Gretzky for Bart Hansen. 150 is the bet.
Boski reloading a little bit there. 9's in the lead here from Mr. Hansen here. Not a bad flop for Matt, so pot building, 480 in the middle, and we will take a turn card.
There's an 8. Yeah, you follow us on Poker Atlas. The Lodge has all their tables. Download the Poker Atlas app. Pretty cool app. And we list all of our tables. You can actually reserve, call ahead instead of calling. You can do it straight from the app and get yourself on the wait list. Ooh, $700 bet from Matt.
Yeah, Matt's coming to play.
With the diamond draw.
Also a 6 for the straight there, right? But that's the same holding and draw that Bart's on. But Bart with the overpaired Gretzky's, facing some pressure, $700, has a decision to make. I think he's just going to end up flatting and seeing a river card, and does.
Bob, we're in a closed place about 25 feet from the table. Ace of spades does nothing, but it might scare
card,
Bart a
bluff
little
card.
bit.
Yeah, Matt knows he cannot win this hand. 2K in the middle. Don't see Matt one to. He shuts down, shows Jack high, and the 9s will be good. Dan, the soundboard is working. Not all buttons, only about 25% of the board is working. But we got a little sum here. So if you're hungry, make sure you tell Rick.
Should I fix you some sandwiches?
There you go. Soundboard is here.
I had a good little sandwich today. I made a little sandwich for my brisket at the barbecue joint.
Sounds good.
Look at Clayton, the tallest dealer in the country. He's sitting at one of the tournament tables.
He's there. Needs a haircut, though.
I asked him about his flow. I said,
looking like a Hanson brother.
He said this girl loves the long hair.
All right. If the girl likes it, happy girl, happy life. That's what they say.
Here comes Boski adding another 2,500.
Must be nice.
$9.29. Our overtime number will not be 10:30. It will be 10:45. We are sitting at 450 likes. We need 750. 750 likes on or before 10:45. So we got another hour and 15 minutes to get there. Feel pretty confident, but do yourself and us a favor. And
yeah, easy line. When the line is lower than the people on the chat, I never feel sorry for anybody if we don't hit it, but we always do hit it. So do your part, Chatsville, on our inaugural stream here from the Lodge Mahal. We're here. We're in it for the long haul. At the Mahal, all the halls, down the hall. Hit that like button. Let's go.
And we're at 15,797 subscribers. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, let's get to 15,800 right here on the stream tonight. We'd appreciate it. Or even, let's get to 16,000. Thank you so much, folks.
What's up, Coach Summers in the building? How we doing?
Hello, Coach. New place does look awesome. We appreciate it. It's funny. Everybody who comes in here just their first reaction is, holy crap, this place is big. And then they say, where do I go to play? We get them right in. We got such a great dealing staff that no one's had to wait. As soon as there's players, we open another table. More players come in, we open another table. We have all the dealers.
Sean, you don't pay hourly when you're playing a tournament. You only pay hourly when you are playing cash. So there is an admin fee that you pay in addition, and that covers your tournament fee. $445 here in the middle. Top two for Tyler. He's been rather quiet. Mazer just with the gutter ball queen for a win here, but that's going to seem unlikely. Tyler reaches for money and Mazer folds.
Thanks for the 5 of you who just subscribed, so we're now over 15,800. Really appreciate it. It just helps us, and the likes help. It's kind of weird when people say, well, why do y'all ask for likes? We don't really do a lot. We used to do it a lot more, but it helps the algorithm. The more people that like it, the more people will be recommended the stream. It just helps everything. That's why we push for it. I just love mixing it up's bow tie there. He's got his vlog coming out real soon. He's a Lodge home-based vlogger. We're going to pump him up when he gets his first vlog out there. I told him we got to get it out there in order for us to help him.
A little delay on that, but he's got a good team behind him, so he's going to have some high-quality stuff.
David, no to the pool table because we don't have waiting lines. We seat people right away.
If you want to go play some pool, go to the pool hall.
I mean, it'd be one thing if people had to wait a long time, but literally we have dealers waiting to deal to players.
Maybe a pool table in the break room for all the
air hockey.
I'd screw you up in the air hockey. You stand zero chance on that one.
Air hockey.
You might lose a finger or two.
7-3
the
Skittles.
Speed that I put on those pucks.
Open ender for Cy. But still the
Can we go over the chip colors? Yes, we can. So the red chips are $5. The green chips are $25. The black chips you see are $100. The purples are $500. And the yellows, a little bit of the sunflower bananas we call them, are $1,000.
Racer Nerd, you are absolutely correct. I can attest to that. The brisket is legit. Had it today. Me and Boski went. Bought him a $42 beef rib that looked like Fred Flintstone was eating it. $42 for a beef rib. I thought that was a little high, but
must have been massive.
It was
better
huge.
Have been massive.
Family of 4 could have eaten it. So Sai's going to take it down.
Gets after it there open-ended. Only 5 high, but not afraid. Bets large and takes it down.
IO, the chips on the button, as we mentioned before, simply for the dealer. If the person on the button wins the hand, dealer scoops those chips. Has nothing to do with the pot, nothing to do with the players. The players just put money on there, a little incentive for the dealer. Sean Hall, yes. Did we fill all 60 tables? No, but we filled probably 30 on the first couple nights. And look, the advantage of having a big room is when we run those huge events, we have the ability, we have the capacity now. It's not going to be an every night thing where 60 tables are filled. That's not going to happen. We never claim that. But what we do claim is we're going to be able to run some events that no one else can run. And because we have 60 tables to do it.
There's a question in the chat about the private room and the fee. I'm not 100% certain, actually. I don't believe it's much. But you get a private room in the back of the club. There are 2 tables in there, multiple TVs, and it's separated from the rest of the action. So a little bit more exclusive and secluded. But I'm not 100% sure on the fee. I know it's not much at all, if any.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And that has 2 tables in it, as you saw in the. So if you have a big party, 18, 20 guys, and you just want to play poker, or girls, or guys and girls, come on. You can be private. It's really private
Rick and I
and secluded.
also do private parties. So if you have 9 people that want to come on down to Austin, Rick and I will stream your table and announce it on an off-stream night for your party's pleasure.
Jeff Boski with the flush draw and the ace. Boski puts 200 out there. He's going to take it down.
Need any more maple candies? I do.
Yes, Visionary Fitness.
Those were murdered quickly.
Thank you so much. The maple candies were murdered. Mikey liked them a lot. I liked them a lot. I think I smelled like maple syrup for about a week, but other than that, tasty, very tasty. $1,200 in the live chat. We are Slick Rick, Skull Mike, along with the Wizard of Lodge, in a new bunker setup and a new club here at the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas. On to the next one. Looks like this is the bomb pot, and so we're going to do a double board PLO bomb pot. Each player puts $100 in.
Yeah, that was a brutal aces kings versus a 6-5 hand where our maple syrup buddies got waxed. Pretty brutal stuff. Bomb pot time, $100 ante from everybody. Ace 9, 6, 2 diamonds. Let's take a peek at what we got. This is why we don't do Omaha very often, because it's a lot harder for the cards to read. Double cards, but now we get them going here. Takes a little extra time. Mazer with the nut diamonds.
Dr. Dunn, send me an email.
2 pair for Boski.
At slickrick@thelodgepokerclub.com, and I will give you all the information about that, what we can do for you. We'd love to host your private tournament. So a bet from Mixing It Up. If you want to be on the stream, we get emails every day from people. Go fill out the questionnaire or message Skull Mike Poker on Instagram. But if you go to the lodgelive.com website, there's a questionnaire. Fill that out. It goes straight to us. And we'll get you on. Skull Mike does a great job at getting folks on. And there's a bet for Mixing It Up. A banana chip. That's $1,000, folks. As he's got aces and nines. And he's going to win that hand. But, yeah, we'll get you on. The biggest thing is you got to give us a little time. So don't send a message to Skull Mike on a Friday and expect to be on Saturday.
Mainly filling games for October now. You know, plenty of people coming down from near and far for the tournament series. So a lot of our streams for the series are already filled up, and of course the tournament streams are going to be randomized by whoever runs deep in the tournaments. But if you want to come down, visit in October, November, December, plenty of opportunities to come and play on a Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday. So like Rick said, skullmikepoker@gmail.com, skullmike@thelodgepokerclub.com, or skullmikepoker on Instagram. Plenty of ways to reach out to me, and we can get you on the schedule to come play on table 11 under the
new lights.
The brand new lights.
Under the brand new lights.
Thank you. I don't have to remind you. It's not just any lights. They're brand new.
Justin Schott, football season is well underway. Thank you for asking. Yes, Racer Nerd. We mentioned that early on in the stream. Absolutely. We do remember 9/11 as a special day. We will never forget, and thank you to all the first responders. We mentioned that earlier, and we'll mention it right now. Thank you again.
Bullets for Pierre. Matt has ace queen here, and that's Didn't come all the way down to Texas to be folding ace-queen to a 3-bet of 175. Might even elect a 4-bet. Let's see what happens. Pierre's been rather snug. But a 4-bet definitely in play. Perhaps somewhere along the lines of 500. But he just elects to call. Going to give Pierre some respect. We're going to go heads up to a flop.
Yes, it's still table 11, even though it doesn't follow the diagram. We took table 11 out, and we claimed it for our own. Ace-queen versus aces.
Pay attention, Corey. You've only been here the whole stream. You're told that story already. He's too busy worried about the chairs. Come on, Corey.
Corey. And
that's going to check call here. Has the ace of diamonds. Interesting. So let's take a turn card.
Ooh.
There is another diamond.
Another diamond now.
Matt might elect to apply some pressure here. Has the Broadway draw. Knows Pierre cannot be holding the nuts right now.
Yes, of course, Sean. And of course, the military. My mistake. First responders and the military. Absolutely.
So 300 here. Matt can go a number of ways. He's no longer folding. Absolutely not. But he might juice this up somewhere along the lines of 1,000, 1,100. And that's exactly what he's going to do. 1,100 indeed. So a nice next level play here from Matt. Matt's a player. He's been making some moves here. So I asked for 1,100 and Matt delivers me 1,100. And Pierre has a decision to make with aces. And Pierre's going nowhere. Makes the call. Pot brewing 3K in the middle. And now we will take a river card, jack or diamond. Not the deuce of clubs that we were looking for in Camp Matt. So Pierre has the check mark. And if he didn't fold there on the turn, I don't see him folding here on the river. But once again, Matt knows that there's no way that Pierre has the nuts here. So if Matt goes massive, that's going to put a lot of pressure on Pierre here. Let's see what Matt does. I think he's going to go for pot or perhaps overbet, and that's exactly what he does. We've lost Rick. He's gone.
No, well, I'm listening to your expert commentary.
This hand is a doozy. Goes for pot.
Does have the dry ace there, so he can represent as
Exactly what's been going on here. Repping a flush. Knows Pierre does not have the best possible hand here. 3K. Only one pair for Pierre. And he has a decision to make here on the river. He hates it. I think he's going to be folding.
wow.
I don't know. I really don't. He can go either way here. I mean, if he calls turn, you got to call river here after that blank card hits, but 3K, a tough decision, and he gets away there.
Wow.
So very, very well played.
Good play. That's
from
the
Matt.
second great play in an orbit that Matt has done. If you want a schedule of Millionaire Mayhem, go to the lodgepokerclub.com. That's the lodgepokerclub.com website, and you will be able to see an entire printout of all the tournaments. There's a kickoff event called the Poker Atlas Kickoff Event. It all starts this Thursday at noon, and it runs all the way through Monday, September 27th. All this happens before the World Series of Poker, so come on to the lodge.
Matt's from Long Island. You know, they got some good water over there and good bagels and pizza.
Yeah.
You know, that's what we eat growing up over there. A lot of good poker players come out of the 516 or the 631. What you know about that, Rick?
I don't know.
You know Alex Foxen? Where's he from?
I don't know.
Long Island.
I mean, I kind of
Petrangelo? Long Island.
I'm just going to drop the mic.
Lucky Chewy?
The name of the game is
Long Island.
The name of the game is Texas Hold'em. Drop the mic. Enough said. Get your Long Island stick out of here.
All right, fair enough.
And you live in Texas.
Oh, I like Texas, too. It's 1A and 1B, baby. Good players in both regions. I'm just telling you, a lot of good players come out of the New York area.
564
Dan Smith
likes.
played a lot over there. Isaac Haxton.
We need 750, so 186 more by 10:45, an hour from now. $1,300 in the live chat. Not a bad Saturday night here at the Lodge Mahal. You've been playing a lot. You won a big bomb pot earlier.
First hand I sat down, full double. Nut, nut.
It just is a beautiful thing to say nut, nut.
Nut, nut.
And, you started off good. Going to get back out on the tables. That's the thing. This place is, it's hard to leave here not stopping by a table and playing a few hands.
Oh, I forgot to mention, who's number one on the all-time tournament leaderboard winnings? His name's Bryn Kenny. Where's he from?
What is this, the Long Island Chamber of Commerce?
From Long Beach, Long Island. Bryn Kenny.
Yeah, Long Island's just known worldwide for their poker players.
Damn right it is. You're damn right it is. Look it up. You're saying that as a joke, but it's just look it up. Not that many good poker players from Boston area, except for live down the street in New Hampshire from Adam Sandler. When are you gonna get Adam Sandler on this damn stream, Rick?
Trying.
Calling you out.
Trying.
I mean, don't show me no baby pictures of sleepovers if you can't get him on here on table 11. I don't even want to see it anymore.
King 10-6 Skittles. Pair of kings for Matt. Backdoor flush draw. I think we said, we said 750, right? Or did we say 700 for the overtime?
We'll give it 700.
All right,
we'll
do 700. 700 is the overtime. My mistake, 700 by 10:45, and the Matt is going to win with his pair of kings as long as he stays in. Matt's been playing.
Yeah, Matt's a player.
Found out about us from a friend of his. And he says, there's action, I'm coming.
Yeah, definitely action here in Texas. And he heard about it. He's coming down to play. I asked him what he's going to buy in for. He says, whatever anybody buys in for, I'm buying more than them. Was his answer. I'm going to cover the table. And that's exactly what he did.
They mentioned Rampages from the Boston area. He's going to be here the 25th. 2 weeks from tonight, Mariano and Rampage make their return along with DQ on 2550. 10K minimum buy-in. On the 20th, Poker Face Ash makes her return. Can't wait to see Ash. What a delightful young lady she is. And she'll be playing on the stream on the 20th with DQ as well. And then October 11th and 13th, Ryan DePaulo comes. And let me tell you also the stream schedule. We'll tell you that for Millionaire Mayhem. So we'll do a stream on Saturday the 18th, Sunday the 19th, and that one will be a tournament stream. Monday the 20th, of course, we just mentioned that, Poker Face Ash and DQ. Wednesday the 22nd will be a tournament stream. Then, of course, Saturday's stream, the 25th, will be 2550 with Mariano and Rampage. And then Sunday and Monday, the 26th and 27th. So we'll go 3 days in a week in a row. The 25th, 26th, 27th, live streams. But the 26th, 27th will be tourney live streams. And, of course, the 27th will be the final table of the main event here at the Lodge Poker Club. $1,125 buy-in. $1,125 buy-in. We're guaranteeing $1.25 million in that tournament. And you get $60K in chips, 40-minute levels. The first two flights, Friday the 24th, noon and 6. Saturday the 25th, noon and 6 p.m. And Sunday the 26th, noon. Actually, I'm sorry. It's Thursday the 23rd, noon and 7. Friday the 24th, noon and 6. And Saturday the 25th, noon and 6. Those are the 6 day one flights for the main event. So get here to the Lodge Mahal. As you know, big tournaments bring big cash games. That's just the way it is. So if you're a cash game player, you're going to have fun. I don't know if DePaulo's bringing Joey the Mush. Johnny MOT with the $50 super chat. How do I get on this live stream action? The place looks great, fellas. Can't wait to play. Johnny, come on in. The man. You've been on a lot of live streams lately. Johnny MOT. We'll get you back on. I played with you on a live stream. That was the live stream I played on. You were sitting 2 to my right. Ryan DePaulo will be off the chain. Can't wait for that. Both Ryan DePaulo and Jeff Boski are America's Card Room pros. And America's Card Room used to be the title sponsor. Still have a good relationship with them. Good people over there at America's Card Room. Mixing it up with his ace-jack. He's going to call. Big Tony and mixing it up. 505 in the skillet. Dealer gives King, Queen, 8. Big Tony with pocket 9s. And Mixon is going to call the 225. 955 in the pot. Ooh. Seti McGetty for Big Tony. Vaults way to the lead. Wearing the beautiful, colorful shirt. I believe it's Tommy Bahama. Can't guarantee it. But he said...
What do you mean you can't guarantee it? You should know every Tommy Bahama shirt.
He and I are Tommy Bahama aficionados. We talk shop together. We tell where we find them on sale.
Enough. I'm sure you guys go to Victoria's Secret together, too.
No comment. Mixon gets out of the way. Big Tony.
Johnny Mott. What's up, John? We got to get Johnny Mott back on stream.
He wants to be on. Michael Sherry, I'll be there when I turn 21, April 17th. Don't have to be 21. 18 years old. Don't have too many 18-year-olds that play, but that's all you need to be to play at the Lodge Mahal. But you can wait till you're 21. No worries. Looks like we've got a $20 straddle. Raise Rail, get a message to Skull Mike. He'll get you on in December. Get it to him early, though.
Yeah, message me on the Instagram, Raisrael. Yeah, earlier the better for sure. We can talk about it off stream, but get in contact with me. Cy wakes up with the bullets. Lots of aces, kings, some big hands tonight. Need high in this game with a lot of tattoos in this game again tonight.
High is just a great guy. Always with a smile on his face. Here comes the flop. 9-5-7, couple of diamonds. Pair of 7s and a straight draw. Look at the action around the table. Table 11. And this is just part of it. This is a small part of the
small tournament that's going on right now, and table to table.
Yeah.
You should come in here and see the rest of the room. Another 20-plus tables going on, minimum.
Sharon Barth literally sitting right next to the table, taking notes. I love that. A live chat from the table.
Yes.
Sharon Barth, stand up and give yourself a bow.
She wants to be right near all the action. Bunker action, table action, Lodge Mahal. She's a fan of the program and of this establishment.
Look at that smile on Jeff Boski. Just loving to be in Texas. First time ever to the Austin area, he said. From a Michigan. He's a Michigander.
Lived in Vegas, or lives in Vegas for the past 13 years,
Yeah.
I think you said.
Yep. Quit school and quit college back in the day, 15 years ago. Decided to become a poker player and
Side treading up.
not look back.
Side treading pretty lightly here. Checked again all the way on the turn, and now Bart fires out 525 with his pair of sevens.
Jessica Kelly, you can look at the bottom scroll. That'll give you all the information if you want more information on how to be on the live stream. Big bet here, 525.
Pair of sevens, and then Sai shows him the bullets there, so I'm not really sure what Sai was worried about on that hand. Could have been a larger pot, but still rakes in 2,000. Sai's made a couple of questionable decisions tonight, but he's still up about six or 7 grand, so he's having a good night, but missing out on a little bit of value in my mind.
Lodge does not sell alcohol. We never will. But there is a liquor store in this very shopping
next
center.
door, very easy access. Plenty of refrigerators all around the room.
How convenient it is
We
to have a
do have
liquor store.
tastemakers here, so there is food available for a small fee. Anything you need here as a poker player, the Lodge has for you. It's a poker player's paradise. We're located in Round Rock, just north of Austin. Come on down and see it for yourself.
Another bomb pot now. Everybody puts $100 in and do a PLO bomb pot.
Yeah, turned his hand into a bluff catcher. Yeah, I see it. Worked well on the river. But I think he still could have made a little bit more money there building up a pot on earlier streets.
Bosnia Forever says, whoever owns the liquor store is making a killing. Maybe. What, are you saying that people just drink a lot? Could be. One person in this bunker drinks a lot. I won't mention any names. I'll just look at the party and whistle.
I don't drink that much.
You don't. But you like a drink. You know, that's not bad. I don't mind. I'm not saying it's bad.
I drink, but I don't drink that much.
No.
I like my whiskey and an occasional beer.
How did the puppy course go today? Is Bailey learning anything?
Debatable.
Patience.
Might need to get some private lessons.
You need
Don't
that.
see Skull Mike's puppy in the chat tonight.
Where
are you?
I think I got an idea who it is, too.
I thought it was Cheryl. She denied it.
She
called
denied
her
it,
out.
but she said that doesn't mean I'm not another one of the guests.
Lamborenzo's car. That's who she is. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see where the game stats are. Like I said, this is our first stream from the new place.
Yeah, we saw some stats up earlier.
Yeah.
It will happen. We got some kinks to work out. Bear with us. But some stats will be up.
Bosnia, I am a Crown Royal drinker when I drink. I'm not a big drinker. But when I do, Crown Royal is my chance. There you see it. Cumulative winnings. Cy up 6K. Very silent 6K. Matt up 1,400. Big Tony up 720. Tyler up 95. Mazer up 85. Everyone else down. Mixing it up. Throwing the party right now. Throwing a party for 20, including an open bar, down 4,300. Jeff Boski, our visitor from Vegas, down 2,600.
Yeah, you want stats? Boom. Here are some stats. Who's our big winner? We just spoke about it. I just took a peek. We are very close to 16,000 subscribers, Rick. So anybody watching right now that is not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Perhaps a milestone night if we cross over the 16K mark.
Stephen Reisman with the $10 super chat. Congrats on the expansion and the amazing success exposure this stream is bringing to the club. Thank you, Stephen, and you've been with us literally, I think since
Day one.
you might have been the first ever commenter because you were just there supporting your son. It was you, me, and Skull.
Shout out to Steve in South Carolina.
May all parents support their kids like Steven Reisman supports Skull Mike.
Appreciate that. Always.
I like to think I do the same for my son, and it's great to see. Even when he gives me twos on my jokes, I know it's coming from a good place. Brandon, I'm sure you can check on Google, but Austin is high-tech central. Apple's building a new campus, Tesla's building a new campus, Samsung, Dell, all sorts of high-tech companies, Facebook. You name it, check it out. Austin, lots of employment opportunities. 9 of diamonds. Pair of 7 still in the lead, but Mazer can't think that that's good with 3 overcards out there. Another diamond.
That's not playing tonight.
That's good. That's good.
Sevens will take it down. Steve has the sevens on their back, and that's good enough for 305.
Let's go out and check where we are with the likes, because we just hit 10 o'clock. We're going to go to 10:45.
I think we're at about
6:53.
There you go. Nice.
6:53 likes. Let's just get there right now.
No, don't rush it. Let's get there naturally.
Get there.
We don't need no PEDs.
All right. No. Down the stretch they come.
No, it's early. It's
right.
early.
All right.
It's early, but we can click that subscribe button. You can do that right now.
Absolutely.
Little U.S. Open final tomorrow, Rick. Some NFL. Then I'm going to fire up some steaks. Got the grill cooking, baby. The grill is assembled. We're going to be kicking back, feet up, cigar lit, chilling on a Sunday. Looking forward to that.
Here's the call from over to Pierre on the button, looking down at Big Slick. Mazer raised to 160. Here comes the re-raise. 475 it looks like. 3-bet. Big Tony says, I was kidding. I'll get out of the way. Mazer, look at all those tats between Mazer and his buddy next to him. Matt.
Pierre.
Lots of tats there. I wonder if Boski has any tats.
What do you think?
Don't think so.
Sandwich bet?
No.
You're an action killer. You're a sandwich nit is what you are.
I just know you have a horseshoe up your ass. I want to make good bets. Shout out to this dealer. Good friend. He was in the box when I had my issue last night. Love him, though. On to the next hand. Looks like we've got a straddle from Tyler. Tyler's been pretty quiet tonight in the 1 seat. The real death stare says no tats for Boski. I would tend to agree with that. I don't think he's a tat kind of guy.
65 Chev. Thanks for the shout out there. Glad you're enjoying the show. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, folks. This is where you can find us, Slick Rick and the Skull, from the Lodge Mahal here in Round Rock.
Bart Hansen raises to 65. Cy comes along. Tyler back over to him. 45 to call. He's going to call. 3 ways to a flop. Here comes
Diego
the fall.
Garza with some pesos.
Ooh, Mexican, $100 in Mexican pesos. Nothing can stop Djokovic for reaching tennis' biggest milestone, but still, Medvedev will go all out on him. God bless, guys.
It's going to be a
Thank
good
you.
match tomorrow. Djokovic going for the Grand Slam, the Golden Slam, the Aussie Open, French, Wimbledon, and U.S. Open all in the same year.
Wow.
Pretty tough feat. Missed out on the gold medal, but just defeated the gold medal winner in Zverev in the semifinal match. We like our tennis here, folks.
Sai's going to win. And when 1,300 in the live chat, and actually 1,375, and last I checked, there were 692 likes, 693, I'm sorry. So we're about 7 away from hitting overtime. We'll get there.
Yeah, I agree with Bosnia. It's getting a little bit old watching Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic, but it is quite the era. You got to respect all three of those gentlemen for just dominating the sport for 20 years plus. Got to respect history here. If Djokovic wins tomorrow night, he wins the Slam, the Golden Slam, like we spoke about, and he also passes Federer and Nadal in the Grand Slam total mark. So, big tennis match.
Best
tomorrow.
tennis player ever in their prime. Cross the eras. In their prime, who was the best tennis player ever?
That's a tough question.
Jack 8.
I mean, I lean Federer. But it's tough. You're going to start. I mean, Djokovic is proving himself here, and people don't give him enough credit. The answer to that question is one of these gentlemen playing right now. Respects to Pete Sampras,
Yvonne Lendl, back in the day,
Connors,
dominated
all
like
those
nobody.
guys, McEnroe, Rod Laver, etc. The game of tennis right now is at its peak. The athletes are at their strongest capabilities. So some high-quality stuff going on at the U.S. Open and all over the world in the game of tennis today, year 2021.
Lots of Federers coming over.
Phil Probert in the chat. What's up, buddy? Phil Probert confirmed November 6th.
Awesome.
He'll be there.
Phil, looking forward to seeing you. Breaking news. I interrupt this program for breaking news.
We're going
to overtime.
We're going to overtime.
He shoots, he scores from the blue line.
No, not from the blue line.
He shoots, he scores from the
slot
that tipped off a skate.
Top shelf Thin Mints cookies.
Either way, we're into overtime. We have 37 minutes to get to double overtime.
Let's get there.
If we can get to 1,000 likes in 37 minutes,
1,100,
we'll
Meg.
Oh,
700 for single.
All right.
11 for double. But it's possible.
It's possible. Long shot, but postball. Boski bets a buck and a squirt, and we'll take it down. Congratulations, folks. You got there.
Sai still up at the top, 6.2, mixing it up at the bottom. All mainly from that first hand of the night, the bomb pot double board.
Yep, the real death stare. I remember that too. That beyond Borg. We talked about that. The domination that he had. I think what you have to look. Obviously, tennis has improved, and the guys have gotten stronger and faster, and that's just with any sport. But if you look in their prime, what they did against their contemporaries, I mean, it's hard to go against Borg, who dominated for so many years, against his contemporaries. So it's a tough question. Just like who's the greatest basketball player that ever lived? Obviously, Jordan, and LeBron, but they're played against different people, different eras. So eras. Fun to talk about, but you can't really prove it. Heads up. 9 of hearts.
Nuts for
Gives
Matt
the
here.
nutty buddy. But Mazer decides to bet.
75. Drawing dead. And now 300 is the new price. Not what Steve wanted to see there, and he's going to have to release. Don't think he's going to be paying off $225 to see a river. Oh, he comes along. Hoping for a 10 or a heart.
Timothy Murphy always tells us when he's going to call it a night. We appreciate it, Timothy. Always a pleasure. 700 is the bet from Matt with the nuts. And Mazer shows him the cards and tosses them in. Says, I was just kidding. And Matt pulls another pot his way.
You guys are looking to get on this stream. Again, we are filling seats for October. Skull Mike Poker on Instagram, Skull Mike at thelodgepokerclub.com or skullmikepoker@gmail.com. Plenty of ways to get in touch with me.
Pierre folds, and he folds Bart Hansen's cards. Bart was really impressed with the room. He was taking pictures and says, man, I wish I could be there for Millionaire Mayhem. And he's going to be out of town, but he thinks he might be able to make it back for part of it. So great to have him in Austin. He's a good friend of the lodge. He plays at a lot of clubs.
Who are we talking about?
Bart Hansen, not lodge exclusive, but he does like to play here.
Yeah.
And we enjoy having him, and it's great to have him here in Austin. He's a pretty good dude.
Yeah, good dude. Willing to help out whenever necessary, so good person to know, definitely in the poker community.
King is going to win this. King
Aces
high.
and jacks with the king kicker.
Pierre. Okay, if I'm saying Pierre, I apologize. Pierre. Like Pier 19. There you go. I apologize, folks. You know, I'm not doing it on purpose. Pier 1, that's what I was going for.
Phil Probert asking about Panthers, Jets. It's going to be the Jets. Come on now. JTS, Jets.
Hope springs eternal once again for all those
Dreaming of a Super Bowl.
that like to cheer for the green Jets.
Speaking of green, how many green chips does Boski have? Is green his favorite color?
Likes a lot of chips in front of him.
Color up, please, there in C5.
Queen 7-5, Skittles. And a pair of fives, Mazer. Now he's got
Michael
queens and
Sherry,
fives.
skipping class, $5 super chat, had no idea it was 18 plus, no longer going to class, coming down to the Lodge Mahal to get in the tournament series. If you bink it, drop out of school. It's okay.
Oh my God, Michael, we're not condoning dropping out of school.
Drop out. If he binks the 1.25 million, he can drop out. He's got my approval.
All of a sudden, we're going to get a letter from Mrs. Sherry. Dear Skull, Mike, and Rick,
Mind your business.
what have you done? My son is in our family vehicle on his way to Round Rock to play in the Lodge Mahal Millionaire Mayhem.
Shame on you. But can I buy 3 coins, please?
Yes.
Love, Mom.
Love, Mom. Please give him a hoodie. Make sure he's warm.
He told me about the quadratic equation.
Yep. Hoodie
Now-
plus hat plus T-shirt plus coins equals chips.
And now it all makes sense. That's an A-plus report card right there.
What-
courtesy of Skull and Slick.
What a live chat. I'm quitting school. I'm coming to the Lodge Mahal. We don't want that to happen, folks. Come to the Lodge Mahal, but do not quit school.
$100 single board PLO bomb pot time. Sai's got aces and top 2. Interesting. Who has the nuts? Anybody have queen 9? No. But we do have a 9-10.
The special coin on the dealer button is when they play a bomb pot only. That's just to signify it goes one way, the button goes the other way.
Matt has a massive hand here, has nut hearts, a queen for Broadway, already flopped the straight. So this could be a big one between Matt and Sai. Don't see anybody else coming along, maybe Pier. Sai snap folded there. Doesn't even want to see a turn. Interesting. I thought Sai would come along, but for 900 he says no thank you. And Matt takes it down.
There's Skull Mike bringing in Clarence for another spin. Should have happened at the dealer break, but it'll happen now. We're going to spin the wheel once again to see what we're going to play the rest of the night. Gone is the PLO bomb pot.
So I let Matt spin it here, our visitor. It landed on splash pot, and all the players said it's basically the same thing as a bomb pot. Let's do something different. So 7 deuce it is. We're going to play the 7 deuce game for the rest of the night. If anybody wins a hand with 7 deuce, they're going to get $100 from each player. So a spicy 7 deuce game now in play. You win a hand with 7 deuce, $100 ante from each player. 7 deuce in play. Hawaii boy, you know it's live. Welcome.
$1,300 in the live chat. We are going to be going into overtime. We started a few minutes late, so we are definitely going to overtime tonight because you got us to 700 likes on or before 10:45. If you can get us to 1,100 likes, we'll go to double overtime by 10:45. You've got another 28 minutes to do so. Over to Mazer. Queen 8 folds on the button. Boski lets it go in the small blind. Over to Pier with King 7. And here comes Mr. Bart Hansen, who straddled, going to reach for some black chips. And I believe it's at 290. Interesting bet. Sai says, tish, tish, tish. I'm going to call. Over to mixing it up. Says he will call. And we'll go 3 ways to a flop. 7, 8, and 9 seats. There's the flop. 10, 4, 3 Skittles. And a pair of 10s for Bart Hansen. Way in the lead.
Need to start getting a little push for double overtime. Only about 20 minutes left. Very close to 800 likes. After this hand, if you've not done so already, please smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. $325 from Bart Hansen takes it down.
The real salami. How about if F1 moved their race to meet our tournament?
Yeah, that's the only thing that will, will happen.
I mean, come on.
We're not moving our series for nobody.
On to the next hand. Slick Rick Skull Mike here in the brand new palatial Lodge Mahal, located at exit 251 in Round Rock. And parking lot jam-packed. Plenty of parking, though. That's the great thing about the Lodge. Tons of parking.
Big Tony's been pretty quiet tonight. Pretty card dead as well, but He's going to want to start getting after it, I'm sure. We are playing the 7-deuce game, but I haven't seen many 7 deuces dealt, even in the first half of the stream.
Here comes the raise from Cy. Makes it 220 with his Wayne Gretzky hand. The Gretzky. Big Tony with Jack 10. Very playable hand will come along. And Mazer with King 8. Says, I want to play too. I want to see a flop. Bart says, I was just kidding. I'll get out of the way. 3 ways to the flop. Ace 8, 3, couple of clubs. Pair of 9s still in the lead. Mazer hits a pair of 8s.
Six of diamonds. So the 9 still in the lead. No player with an ace. No player with clubs.
GC Islander. That's funny. Here comes the river. 3 of spades does nothing. Cy is going to win this pot as long as he stays in. And Cy shows his pocket 9s, and he'll win the pot. GC Islander says, Slick Rick, late to the stream tonight, but thanks for pushing the extended look at the new Lodge Mahal toilets. I feel totally confident ordering a burger now. There you go. There's the VPIP. Mazer, 58%. Down at the bottom, Pier at 29%. So very active table tonight. All well within some active player stats right there. Jeff Boski, 39%. DQ in the house. Thanks for dropping by, DQ, with the $199 super chat. Good evening, Chatsville, he says. I love all the videos of the new lodge. Can't wait to play there on the 20th with Pokerface Ash and again on the 25th with Mariano and Rampage.
Yeah, DQ is going to be in the building for 2 streams.
Thank you,
Also check
DQ.
him out on his Instagram. He's got some other games going on. So if you are a fan of DQ, which I know many of you are, give him a follow along his poker journey.
I think it's DQ James T on the gram. And
Nixon here getting busy. 3-betting with the Jack 10 offsuit from early position. $525. Squeezing here. Boski thinking about it. Boski says, you're not going to squeeze me, mister. Going to make that call. Now Cy comes along. So what's better than 2? It's a 3-way, and we're going to take a flop here.
That's not good. That's actually good.
That's very good.
That's very good.
That's very good.
Shout out, Nina. 9-3-3. 2 pair for Boski now. Couple diamonds, though, so let's see what happens here. Mixing it up. It's going to bet 400.
Yeah, mixing it up, telling a story of a strong hand there, but Boski not buying it. Boski did a little bit of his homework. He was asking me about the lineups quite daily, so maybe he has a read on Mixon. Who knows? But 8's good enough to make the call here, and Cy making the call as well with dreams of hitting a queen or a jack. A jack would be spicy on this turn, but it doesn't come.
Seti Maggette, Boat City for Boski.
Boat City indeed. This hand is locked up. Both opponents drawing dead. Goes check, check, check.
Jeff Boatski.
Let's see how he plays this. Wouldn't mind a very small bet or a check.
Puts out 1,000. 2 stacks of green.
Probably putting his opponents on some type of hand there, but hoping somebody has a hand that they can call with, but I don't think the answer
Mixing
is
up's got an open-ended straight draw. He's going to call
going
and
to come along here.
and
Drawing
if he hits a queen or a
dead
7.
Stack City.
Stack City. Is it a queen? Oh, I thought it was a queen.
I thought it was. I saw paint as well. I was worried for our boy Mixing there, but he's missed pot at 5K, and he's first to act. Don't know if he checked already. He did check, so now action on Boski. Going to put Mixing all in, I'd imagine.
Jeff Boski.
Yeah, he's going to go all in himself, I mean, with 3.2. I think he just rips it here, takes it a little bit of time, dreaming of the fountains at Bellagio, his home state.
Dreaming of his Rolex that he wants to buy.
Regular, local, here in Texas. All-you-can-eat special, soda on the side. But Mixon can't call this. He's going to have to fold rather quickly. Jack high, easy decision, snap fold.
No, hadn't folded
Going to
yet.
show some face. Just going to show a little face here, and he'll be folding in 3, 2, 1. Fold.
Mixon doesn't know how lucky he is that a queen didn't come out there.
Just one a little
Or a 7.
One a little TV time with that fancy suit. He gets his TV time and sends his cards into the muck.
Queen or 7 comes there, he's stacked. So sometimes when you don't hit, you save a lot of money, right? Jeff Boski, there you go. Chris the Cop says, time for Mixon to change outfits. No! I love that outfit. One of the best outfits we've seen. Having a lot of fun here tonight at the Lodge Mahal. We are going to be going into overtime. We're still about 30 minutes or so of regulation, and then we'll give you some extra time on the first ever live stream of the Lodge Mahal. Pier puts out 150. Bart Hansen will fold. Cy will get out of the way. Over to mixing it up.
Aces for Tony, been waiting all night.
Sorry, Jack Black. Sorry I'm not meeting your expectations. Oh, by the way, did I mention Jeff Boski? There's number 5 times I've said it in 2 minutes. How about them apples, Jack Black? You don't know who you're messing with.
Oh,
There's
baby.
a flop, 10 deuce deuce. Big Tony with the aces comes into our chat. Starts talking smack. I love it. Big Tony puts out a rather large bet. Looks like 1,200 is the bet. Over to Pierre with his 7s. Lets it go.
He's gone, yeah.
Interesting.
Tony's been quiet all night. Pretty easy to let go of those 7s there. $1,400 in the live chat. If this is your first time watching, thank you. Please subscribe to the channel every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Here from the brand new establishment right next to the old location, the Lodge in Round Rock. Just north of Austin, folks. Come visit Texas, come play some poker. Make it a poker vacation. The Lodge, definitely a destination. And I can't miss when you're here in the city of Austin.
Jack Black, much love to you, brother. You know I'm kidding with you. DQ, joke of the night, got several 1s, a few 2s. You know who gave me the 2, Skull Mike. Won't mention any names, Skull Mike.
I actually didn't vote on that one. So
You gave your own joke a 2.
I didn't press 1 or 2.
I thought you did.
No, so
you gave me the crickets.
Open your eyes. No, I didn't even press the crickets. I pressed the crickets before the joke. Okay, so why don't you wake up, get out of your freaking sleeping bag, and stop saying things that aren't true.
But isn't it funny?
You're going to go back. You're going to go home. You're going to get under your covers. You're going to put on your little nightlight, and you're going to play it back. So I'll accept the apology tomorrow morning because there was no 2 and there were no crickets post-joke.
Oh, my goodness.
Clown.
GC Islander says, love the background graphics. Thanks. It's just a start. We'll see. Wanted to test something out. Didn't want to just have a blank wall. We'll see. Can always make changes. Jeff with King Jack will fold it. Big Tony's going to take down another pot. Big Tony shows the 10, pair of 10s.
Thanks for that sub, Jack. We appreciate it. Hopefully other people follow suit. Very close to 16,000 subscribers, folks, so let's get there tonight. Why not? Why not now on a special night? The inaugural stream from the Lodge Mahal. Cy up 5.4, Matt 2.5, Big Tony 1.4. Mixing it up, throwing the party. Down 7-3. Not the night he was hoping for, but the night is young.
Yeah.
We will be entering overtime shortly. And if you want double overtime, folks, continue smashing that like button. Need 1,100 likes.
Hello 7027 says, I've never heard of the Lodge. Ray's brought me here via conversation. Well, as long as you got here, because the world is talking, the poker world is talking all about the Lodge Mahal. Just the new room you're seeing right there has the ability for 60 tables. That's 6-0. Last night we had 15 cash games going on. I was on one of those tables, and it's just going to get crazy here this week with Millionaire Mayhem. Poker Atlas Payday Tournament starts off at 12 noon on Thursday. 50K in chips, 30-minute levels, guaranteeing 500K in that little tournament. And it just goes on and on and on, culminating in the main event. 1.25 million guarantee, $1,125 buy-in. That one, 40-minute levels, and you get 60K in chips. Not too shabby. Nakia? Hello, Nakia.
Go and recline a little bit in DQ's chair.
DQ's chair. These chairs are amazing. Still don't know what the red button is on the bottom of the chair. Don't press it. You might go through the roof.
Oh, this is nice. Adjusted the pillow a little bit. Woo.
Man, don't go to sleep.
Woo-hoo.
3, 5, 6, couple spades.
Oh, baby.
Pair of sixes for Big Tony. And a straight draw for Tyler, but Big Tony's going to make the bet. Take it down.
The Lodge is located in Round Rock, Texas, folks, just north of Austin. I see some questions there in the chat. Round Rock,
wow.
The place you need to be.
Dan G says, wore the hoodie and hat to my local poker room, added 4 subscribers that I know of.
That a boy, Dan.
Dan, you are doing your duty.
Spread the word.
The Lodge Mahal, the live stream, Lodge live stream army is out in force. Quadratic formula. Wear your gear. It's just going to make your life a lot better. Yeah, the real Salami says the red button in seat is ejection after a big punt. Absolutely. On to the next hand. Looks like we've got a straddle. Want to mention, once again, September 18th, a week from tonight, we're going to have something special for all of the people of Chatsville and all the fans of the show. As a thank you, here in Austin, we're going to probably get a cake. I'm going to have to work on that this week. We'll cut the cake and celebrate. By that time, hopefully, we'll have 16,000
Remember
subscribers.
that cake that we got in IKEA for...
Oh, that was sweet. That was...
I know that place.
That was an expensive cake.
That place is right down the road, though.
We'll see. I was thinking more of
Place
a
was
big
nice.
sheet cake because there's going to be so many people here. You know,
Yeah.
get a big sheet cake. We'll look into it. And then November 6th, we still have to get the word out. Just put it in your calendar right now. November 6th from 7 to 9 p.m. out in Vegas, Saturday night. DQ has made the arrangements for us to have the penthouse suite at Planet Hollywood for a couple hours event to celebrate all the success. We've already got a bunch of people from Austin already going, and Round Rock already going, and then we've got people. Talked to Boski today. I said, Boski, you got to come and bring all your vlogger friends to the big party. So maybe, who knows, you might run into Jeff Boski, and who knows, maybe.
Big Tony's going to be there.
Big Tony will be there.
Sai's going to be there. Mixon's going to be there. Plenty of people at this table will be there at that party that night.
You and I will be there. We'll have some alcohol, some hors d'oeuvres. And then who knows, after the party,
Play a little poker.
we may go play a little poker.
Absolutely playing some poker.
It's going to be fun, but we also have a limit on how many people can get up to the penthouse. So we'll figure all that out. Still working with the fine folks at Caesars. Buck and a squirt. Tyler raises it. Boski, it's on you. What would you do if it was on you?
Talking about min cashing a tournament. Talk tournament, you get Boski's boxers a little damp. All you had to do is say tournament poker. It's on you. Fold.
6'5" is Boski. Didn't play hoops.
6'5", really?
Yeah.
I think he's a little shorter than that.
He said he's 6'5".
I mean, I'm like a Smurf size, and I was next to him. I didn't think 6'5".
That's what he said.
Maybe I grew an inch overnight. Who knows?
Jack 10-9. Pair of jacks for Tyler. Puts 100 out there. Side folds. DQ says DQ will be in the penthouse for 6 days, but I can only allow Slick Rick to be there for 2 hours. That's fine, DQ. I will be honored to be there for those 2 hours.
2 hours is enough time with Rick. Shoot, I'm in the bunker with him 3 hours, 3 times a week, and somehow I survive. Who knows how?
Man, I don't know if I'd ever leave there if I actually got to stay
That's the
there.
problem. That's where we need to limit your time in fancy places.
I mean, I think the view that I saw the last time I was on DQ's Instagram when he showed that room was just overlooking the Bellagio fountains. Probably one of the sweetest views in Vegas. Wow. DQ coming after me. He says Skull Mike and his fiance can party as long as they want. Man.
And we will. We shall. We got here. So Mixon raised, and then Tony re-raised him to 100. Now action back on Mixon. He doesn't even know what's on him. He got the memo now. Makes the call. 5-4 of diamonds. So we are heads up between the 9 and the 2. Mixon reloading some chips. Queen 8-3 Skittles. Taste it. Check, check. Jack of diamonds. A good card here on the turn. Diamond draw for Mixon. And now Tony picks up a pair. Bets a milky $50. Call. And now it's aces up. Aces and jacks. Mixon snap folds. 10:40, folks. We're going to overtime. We need a late push for double overtime. Only have a couple minutes left. So if we get over 1,100, we will even go for an extended overtime. Start clicking that like button immediately.
GC Islander with the carpet compliment. The floor carpet has a nice modern design. Shout out to whoever picked out the carpet design, and I think I know who that is.
Was it the magic carpet himself?
No. I bet Rosa had something to do with that.
Oh, I know who it was. I just wanted to get a magic carpet reference in. On your lodge bingo card, if you had magic carpet on there, X that off. Don't yell bingo, though, because
Bingo will be here.
they'll get jealous. 500 here, so aces from Tyler. And Mazer with the hooks here, so this is your Captain Skull speaking from the bunker. Buckle your seatbelts, Chatsville. It's about to get rocky. Tyler's been quiet all night. Quickly reaching for chips here and says, 500's not enough. Let's play for more. New price is 1,400, not what Mazer wanted to see. Eyeing up Tyler's stack. They're pretty close in stack size. 1,400 to go. And Mazer gets his blacks, his perps in order, makes the call. All in. Snap call from Tyler.
Goodness.
Zig when he should have
Oh,
zagged.
my goodness. Aces
And
versus
we have
jacks.
a 9K pot. Cooler City, USA, table 11. Under the lights.
Under the brand new lights.
There you go. Thank you.
At least for today,
You're
I'll
reaching
say
for a
that.
soda.
I am. I'm reaching for a... Nobody hits any of that. Looking for a jack. One of the two jacks does not come. And Mazer is going to get stacked.
One time, Max Payne, just how DQ likes it. And Steve Mazer in the 4-seed has been scalped and needs some more chips if he wants to continue playing.
There you see your cumulative winning. Cy up 5,200. Tyler with that win just now up 4,200. Matt 2,400. Big Tony up 1,500. Jeff Boski in the win column now up 445. Bart Hansen up 235. Mixing it up down 7,400, and we don't see
Mazer's probably
Mazer
down about 6 grand or so.
Yeah.
5-6 grand. But he'll be reloading. I think he's got another bullet to play tonight. Yeah, tough move there from Mazer. I mean, Tyler's been one of the tightest players at the table tonight. So when he 4-bets you to $1,400, you need to take notice and reassess the situation with a hand like Jack's. But decides to rip it all in at the wrong time, and now he is at the ATM typing in that 4-digit pin with his head down and his hopes still high.
Oh my God, that's harsh. That's a little hits a little too close to home for me.
That's why they call it Rick's ATM.
Oh, we got a first 7-deuce opportunity here.
We do have our first 7-deuce opportunity, but it's the wrong time. Ace-king from Tyler. Tyler here has top kings and queens with the ace kicker. So let's see. Tony slows down now. Goes check, check. Now he's going to check it again. Has some showdown value. Don't see him going blast off. Interesting to see here if he makes the call but doesn't.
He shows the 7-deuce. F77 just tuned in for this week. Love the backdrop and keeping the tables around table 11. Cincy Kids, Slick Rick, Money in the Bank. Red Sox just won in extras every time you stream. They win. Thank you.
Red Sox suck.
And glad, the unprofessional chef, glad to see Boski up. I was wondering if he was about to blow all of his wins on this Rolex challenge, but then again, he could always pull a Slick Rick and get a Rolex. Wrong, it's a Rolex. When you come to the lodge, I'll show it to you. I've had it for 35 years, so ain't that big of a thing. If you buy one watch in your whole life, it's not that big of a deal. $60 is the bet. And you saw Big Tony last hand tried to take a stab. We've got the Deuce 7 challenge right now. If you can win a pot with Deuce 7, you're going to get $100 from each player the rest of the night here. Pierre with King 10 suited. Going to make it. Going to call over to Bart Hansen with Ace 4 suited. So diamonds come. Pierre's in a world of hurt.
Jack's in the lead. Three-way here. No longer. Ace
Bart
7
Hansen.
4.
Ace is up.
Nice flop for him and Pierre. Check, check. Action on Cy.
Chris DeCop, thanks for noticing about the lighting. I know the Wizard put a lot of time and effort into getting the lighting perfected. We appreciate you noticing. There's a lot of moving parts. Will J, I'm sorry if Deuce 7 isn't the same as 7 Deuce. There's another 7. Speaking of 7s. 8 of hearts on the river, so Bart Hansen's going to win with aces and 7s.
The card, not the turn that he wanted to see, though. Counterfeit City, but the ace is still good. Goes check, check. Bart satisfied in the 1400, and Cy will muck his jacks.
Wow, random rich life. Very good call. It's not two-tone, but it is 36 with the date chest on a Jubilee bracelet. You called it. You nailed it. Bam, bam, bam.
I mean, the man has a...
But it's not a
The
two-tone.
man has a watch as his profile picture there. So Random Rich Life knows his watches.
Man.
Or she. Who knows? He or she. Graham Poobah in the building. Probably watching the show on mute.
Filthy Phoenix says the hoodie is the best, ultra comfortable while playing poker, watching the stream, and hanging out in Chatsville. The Filthy Phoenix, you're a gentleman and a scholar, and I love that you love the hoodie. Got plenty of hoodies. Got plenty of T-shirts. The Lodge Mahal. We got coins. We've got 2 different coins. You can see them all on. Go to Slick Rick Lodge Instagram. You can see a lot of stuff there. Can't wait to give DQ his present on the 20th. Bought him 50 of his own personalized coins. Not for sale anywhere, but he will have 50 to give away any way he chooses. DQ with the $1.99 super chat says if we hit 1,100 likes, wow, DQ2 will tip $499. Oh my!
Let's go, people. Fire up the burner accounts. Wake up, Grandma.
Oh.
Knock on your neighbor's door and tell him to fire up the Lodge Live because DQ wants to be tipping $4.99.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go, people. If we don't hit 1,100 likes, I'm not going to stream Monday night out of spite. How's that sound?
It is a pretty darn good ratio. 1,300 people in chat and 951 likes.
Let's
Gotta
get there.
say, it's pretty darn impressive. DeGen Poker, howdy. I made it home safely despite traffic. DeGen, it was an absolute pleasure to see you. I hope you're not a stranger. You are always welcome at the Lodge Mahal, and it was absolutely a pleasure getting to meet you.
Yes, very nice meeting you as well.
I'm glad you got home safe.
Got home pretty quickly, it seems, too.
She reached out and said, you know, what time should I get here to say hello to Jeff, and told her, and she was here and got to speak to Jeff. And, you know, the vloggers that we bring in and the famous people, believe me when I tell you, they really enjoy hearing from their fans. We talked about it at lunch. You know, sometimes for them, the vloggers, people know so much about their life because they vlog weekly. And so people know so much, and they're almost like friends that, but the vloggers don't know much about the fans. So it's a unique situation when they meet. $200 is the bet. And Matt is with his Cowboys is going to take down another pot. Let's give a shout out to the 3 gentlemen who on Wednesday night that were scheduled to be on the stream on Wednesday. 3, I know they're the gentleman from California, and we really appreciate getting to know you, and I just want to say thank you guys.
Yeah, it was Ethan and Shay,
Yes.
Chase, Nacho Salad. So shout out to you guys for coming on. We were hoping to stream on Monday, but on Wednesday, but we had to wait here until Saturday.
It was opening night, and
Yeah,
I think we bit off a little bit more than we could chew. But guys, we're going to get you back on at a later date, and really appreciate you guys hanging out and having some fun playing poker, even though the stream did not go off as we thought.
Poor guy came to the lodge and lost his phone in the Uber.
But the Uber guy brought it back.
Got it back. It's got it.
And he wasn't. His
And
friend threw him a $25 chip.
Amazing.
And the Uber guy, you know what the Uber guy did?
He stayed and played. He was at the 1-2 table and stacked you.
He left with $2,000. He turned $25 tip. No, he went. What I was going to say, he went straight to the cage. He knew exactly what to do with that chip. That was so funny. Got thrown a chip and he ran to the cage to cash it. Good job for Uber or Lyft, whatever he was in. But that's cool when they come back. I mean, it's not a
Wizard's drunk over here.
1,300 in the live chat. Queen of Hearts. Jeff Boski is going to win with his aces and eights with the queen. Boski's going to table it, pick up $635.
Need more likes, folks. DQ2 tempting us with the 1,100 like total.
Wow, that would be
Let's go, folks. Do it
amazing.
For your boys, Slick Rick and Skull Mike.
Yes. That would be wonderful. We need some Vegas money, right?
That's right. Double down, of course, always. The ladies for Bart Hansen. Somebody gets called here from Tyler. Jack 10 spades. We got a little bit longer than 10 minutes to hit that 1,100 like total. But definitely fire up the burner accounts and let's see a flop.
Queen Jack, deuce, Skittles.
Seti McGetty.
Seti McGetty for Bart Hansen. What does Crush Live Poker say about Seti McGetty?
Says cha-ching, cha-ching. Show me the cash. 75.
Little teaser.
Call, keeping Tyler along. Has the jack, has some backdoor spades. Let's see what the turn brings.
Let's see what it is. I believe he's already given the turn, hasn't he? I don't.
Yeah. Action on.
Ooh, the 4 of
Bart.
diamonds.
So drawing dead now. 4 of diamonds. Action on Bart. Trying to figure out what his opponent has. I'm sure he's probably targeting like a king jack, ace jack type of holding. Goes for 300 and a snap fold from Tyler.
Corey, you haven't been here in a long time. Skull Mike has a legit chair now, the one he used to use. He gave to Goodwill.
Yeah, new chair in the building.
I mean, you
Corey.
gotta
You gotta
Corey,
stop asking questions, Corey, and come see it for yourself.
I mean, what the hell happened to you? You go into the witness protection program or something? We haven't seen you in months. We see you every day for 2 years, then we don't see you for months. What is going on, Corey?
It's called a job.
Well, come on. I have a job too. You have a job.
That's true.
What is he too good to come in on a? Don't tell me he works 24 hours a day.
Can't answer those questions, Rick. That's a question for Corey. We'll wait for the answer.
Sean Hall, there aren't enough likes to get me to streak in downtown Austin.
Through the quad.
Streaking through the quad!
Into the Congress building. Bring your green hat.
You think KFC's still open?
It's closed. The Whataburger's open, though.
Great line from
Old school.
Old School, and Will Ferrell gets in the car. You think KFC's still open?
Boski here getting after it from the small blind. Ace queen of clubs. 3-betting to 5 bills. Bart wakes up with pocket 10s. Very deep here. Boski's been rather quiet tonight, though, so getting after it here, but we're playing deep. And Bart reaching for raising chips, it looks like. Goes for the 4-bet to 1,300. Now, Cy looks down at King Queen of Spades. All this action in front of him, he has to get rid of it, but a pretty holding goes into the muck, rightfully so. And now we are heads up between Boski and Mr. Hansen.
Yeah, Boski originally bought in for 5, but then he added another, I think, 2,500.
Yeah, we're deep here.
He's pretty deep.
And Boski deciding on what he wants to do here. Eyeing up Bart's stack. You look at me, I look at you, I look at your chips, I took a look at your chips, look back at the cards, smile, grin, and he's going to lay it down for $800.
So today, I'm playing. A very nice Asian woman is sitting next to me. We're having a great time talking, and she evidently thought I was one of the owners of the lodge. And because she saw the button that's on every table, and she said, this is pretty embarrassing to me. She said, "Is that your son?" Pointing to Skull Mike on the logo. "Slick Rick, is that your son?" And I said, "No, Skull Mike is not my son." Although there is a 21-year age difference, so I guess theoretically.
Nakia's giving me grief here about the lady soundbite. I didn't change that, by the way. That was changed by the wizard without my approval. So we'll be going. I like the old lady soundbite as well. So stay tuned, Nakia. Stop throwing me under the bus while Rick's talking about the coin, and who knows? You know, I had the same. I think that same lady came to my table after she took all of your chips. She came to my table and said, "Is that your grandpa?" And I said, "Shame on you, lady," as I felt that her took all of her chips, which were your chips, and I'm not giving you a single penny, Rick. So ship it and shut it. And let's see a flop. 3s versus ace 8.
Queen Jack 5.
2 clubs.
Flush draw for Big Tony. Pierre with the $225 bet.
There's been a lot going on here, the past couple days. So the soundboard not really the first on the priority board. We had to get the cameras and everything up and running. So like we said, folks, there's going to be tweaks and turns as we move along here on our new set. But the soundboard will be back and firing on all cylinders as soon as possible. You bet your sweet cheeks on it.
Will J, you say you want Ryan DePaolo? Let me see. Okay, you can have him. October 11th and the 13th, Ryan DePaolo on this stream for 2 streams. You just asked for it. I just gave it to you. How about subscribing now, Will J?
How about
there you go.
We need 1,100 likes, Rick.
Do not own the liquor store next door. Wish I did. It's not quite next door, but it is in the same shopping center.
Currently sitting at... We're about 50 likes away, folks, from that 1,100 marker. So if you want to see DQ fire up some sweet cash,
$499, he said.
hit that like button, please. Mikey needs a new bicycle.
Thank you, Will. If you've been a subscriber, we appreciate it.
Big slick for Matt. Jacks for Boski here. Boski 3-betting again here, 180. Matt was flexing early, so he's proven that he's not one to mess with tonight. But he just elects to flat here, balancing out his ranges. 10, 7, 6, 2 diamonds, ace of diamonds for Matt. That's a crucial card here to be holding. Let's see what the turn brings. Queen of spades. Surprised Jeff checked that flop, honestly. In position. I know Mac has all the sets in his range there, the 10, 7s, and 6, so perhaps worried on a set, electing to do a little bit of pot control. But now after it checks again all the way to the river, got to fire out a bet, get a little bit of value. So I go for about half pot, 200, but you're just going to check this down all the way. So
Boski's going to win another 395. He's saying, well, if I bet there and he comes over the top, what then do I do? Because Matt did that earlier. Remember that? He remembers early on when he made the play with Ace Jack, and Matt came over the top with Big Slick. Boski said, I'll do it. Jack Black with the 269. Super chat. Thank you, Jack. Says, like the stream, please. Objective Citizen, which one are you talking about? Neither of us are Canadian. You say commentator guy. I assume that means either Skull Mike or Slick Rick. I'm Slick Rick. Skull Mike, the other guy.
not Canadian, but I sure do like my hockey, eh? Crabs for Bart Hansen. On the button, makes the call 120. We are very close to 1,100. Don't be the one who does not get us there. Need 1,100 likes tonight, folks.
Ooh, we're at 1,000. That means
we're over that.
We're over.
We're over that. We're very close. Also very close to 16,000 subs. So a special night here at the Lodge. Queen 5-8 Skittles. Top pair for Matt.
Chime 420 says, please say another hour for the live stream. We are going to end officially in overtime, so I'm saying probably another 45 minutes or so.
If we get to 1,100 likes, who knows? We're already in overtime right now. We can extend it a little bit further. We're in overtime currently, folks. Get us to 1,100 likes. We can fire it up for even longer than a half hour. Let's go, baby.
Sean Hall, no way Mike is Canadian. He is nowhere polite enough. Slick Rick, possibly, based on politeness. Very good, Sean Hall.
That's 100% accurate.
There you see the aggression
I know
frequency
plenty
stats.
of Canadians, and they sure are friendly. Very polite. Me, not so much.
$1,200 in the live chat.
1,100 likes.
Oh my goodness.
1,100 likes.
1,100 likes. Is that what it's saying?
Let's go.
It is.
That's what we love to
Incoming,
see.
incoming.
Wait for the boom.
Boom goes the dynamite. Wow, thank y'all, folks.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
incredible night. Here,
Awesome.
Here's the flop, mixing it up, and Bart Hansen.
Shout out to Root Poker joining us late. Queen 3.
Trips for Bart Hansen. Squadouche for mixing it up. So Root Poker missed a lot. Missed the opening of the Lodge Mahal. We're open. Poker Paradise right here in Round Rock, Texas.
Trips for Hansen, no action.
Another pot goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Boom goes the dynamite. DQ comes in. $499 super chat. DQ2 proudly serves the lodge. DQ,
There he goes.
my friend,
The legend.
you're a damn legend. That's all I'm going to say. You drop the mic every live stream. Can't thank you enough of what you've done.
He asked for it, and he gets it, and we appreciate it. And DQ going to be at the lodge again for 2 streams coming up in about a week's time. So if you're a fan of DQ, this is your channel.
I can't wait to tell you. We're going to take DQ's chair. We're going to put our chairs. We're all going to sit there, take a picture.
Like the coin.
Like the coin.
Yeah, we got to get a painting of it.
Exactly.
Just like he's got at his birthday there. That was awesome.
That was awesome. DQ, I just don't know what to say. You continue to amaze us, and you are so generous, and we appreciate it. Not much else we can say about that other than thank you. Deuce 3-4. Seti Maggette for Cy. Nothing for Pierre or Matt. Cy puts 100 out there with his set. Harold, that's a way that Skull Mike and I can get a little money. We appreciate it. 9 of diamonds.
Cy has his hand locked up. Not much for Pierre. $400 in the middle. Oh, what's this? What is this? A mass 1K into 400.
And you see Cy wince a little bit, going, this makes no sense.
No way he's not folding. No wet board per se. Straight's out there. The flush gets there. Ooh, he's leaning on the fold the way he's holding his cards there. I don't see Cy folding here at all. Not the Cy Stone, I know. I think 1,000 enough. Don't think raises in his book, but he's thinking things through here. Knows Pierre's quite snug for the most part. But Pierre making a play here, but Cy, ooh, it's going to get... Just said set, I got a set. Pierre giving him nothing. Ooh, you can't fold. Makes the call. Set good. King high.
Set is good. Go over the schedule one more time. Coming up, the 20th, Poker Face Ash and DQ will be here for a 1-3 stream on the 20th. Then 2 weeks from tonight, Mariano, Rampage, and DQ back here for a $25.50 $10K minimum buy-in, uncapped, and that's on the 25th. So DQ in on the 20th and the 25th, along with Poker Face Ash on the 20th, and then Mariano and Rampage come on the 25th. And then October 11th and 13th, Ryan DePaulo will come to town. And we have many more coming, many more things up our sleeve, but that's a little taste. Oh, by the way, Millionaire Mayhem happening September 16th through the 27th. There's going to be so many poker players in and out of these doors. One thing I want to let everybody know, plenty of security here at the lodge, especially during Millionaire Mayhem. You're going to have many, many security guards, and they'll walk you to your car if you need it. So everybody's going to be real safe. Bart Hansen with the pocket tens. 65 for him to call. Tyler made it 100 with his ace-jack suited. Yes, Mark. She's been here before. Poker Face Ash is very nice. Love her vlogs. Always very positive. Great, great woman. Ace-jack, 6, 2 pair for Tyler. and a club draw for Bart Hansen, along with his pair of 10s.
Top 2 for Tyler, 175, goes fold, fold, and Tyler takes it down.
Will J, with possibly the post of the night. DQ, do you need a yes man? That's a good one, Will J. I'll give you that one. Oh, that's funny. Yes, the private security boxes will be installed, I believe this week. They'll be ready for Millionaire Mayhem. Private room, and you can rent a box.
They came in today.
So they did.
They came in today, but they
Good.
just need to be installed properly.
Good.
Cy wakes up with the ladies. Ace, Jack, 8.
Bill Weber says, great place and great show tonight. Thank you, Bill. Always great to hear from you. Cy's going to lock this one up. Cy's playing a good game tonight. He hasn't gotten too crazy. And he's
been the beneficiary of some good holdings.
Yep.
So the cards are going his way. Hasn't made any errors for the most part. Missed out on a couple of some value in some certain spots, but playing well.
He is playing really well. I'd say him along with Matt.
3 seat, yeah.
Yep. Matt has made a couple of great plays.
Yeah, Matt's been quiet for a little bit, though. Got off to a hot start, but the cards haven't been favorable for him.
Because the player on the button won the pot, and the money that was on the chip is just a dealer incentive that the players have been putting on as it goes around. As long as the button player wins, the dealer will scoop the money off that button. That's why he put it in the rack. It's for him, the dealer, as a tip.
65 call from Boski with the 6s. We've already seen 1-6 go to the muck. So Boski versus Tyler, the 1 versus the 5. Ace 10 7. So Tyler spikes to the lead there, top pair. Check from Boski and a bet incoming from Tyler. $80. Boski folds. He's too busy getting that massage.
He is getting a little neck massage.
$1.50 a minute here at the lodge. So if you're feeling a little sore from too many bad beats, get yourself a massage, regroup mentally, and come back firing on that next orbit around the felt.
I know there's going to be a lot of masseuses on the floor during Millionaire Mayhem. This place is going to be packed. It's going to look like a mini Amazon room. Just a sea of poker players. Slick Rick Skull Mike here on a Saturday night doozy, a 5-10 game. All diamonds, 7-10 Jack. Bart Hansen with the diamond. He's going to take it down with his...
GC Islander, we don't want drink holders at this table because there's a lot of wiring and electric issues here around this table. So that's why we have the little placeholders outside the table to avoid any possible spills that are unnecessary.
Yeah. You spill on this table and...
there's trouble.
It's trouble.
So there are cup holders on every other table. Stream table's a little bit different. A little different chairs, different cameras. different cards. So when you're on table 11,
Under the brand new lights.
there you go. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Thank
Things-
you for pointing at me
Like a
like a circus monkey.
zoo animal. There's things that are a little bit different here under the lights, table 11. You just got to roll with the punches, play your game, and stack chips to the ceiling. That's all you got to worry about.
Boski is living it up. He makes a great steak. If you watch some of his vlogs, he's able to gets a cast iron skillet, makes a good steak.
Sure, our mods are on their game tonight, Rick.
Yep. Thank you to all of our moderators.
Not on their games tonight.
Not?
No.
You're on it though.
Nakia's on it.
Nakia, coach.
Might need to add a third though, just
Yeah.
in case. We'll discuss. Tough job.
It's a tough job. We have the best chat in the business though. We don't normally have to get after people. 2 pair now, queens and jacks. Mixing it up, looking for one of the 3 remaining 10s. But he's not going to chase it. Will J, Slick Rick, what's your favorite mixed drink? I like Crown with a splash of water. I've been known to get a frozen margarita from time to time. Enjoy that. Not a big drinker, got to be honest. Not a huge drinker. Not that I see anything wrong with it. Yes, Racer Nerd, we want to talk to you about that. We would be honored, so let's talk. Ricardo, thank you for saying that. That's what we aim to please every stream. Is we just want to have fun. There's plenty of streams out there. We realize that. There seems like there's a new stream pops open every day. What we want to do is we want to have a little fun. We want to talk a little poker because we realize everybody loves poker. But more so, we want to have fun.
It's yours or mine?
I don't drink Mountain Dew. That's all yours, baby.
You don't drink Mountain Dew?
No, Mountain
You
Dew.
dropped as a child?
Mountain Dew is just absolutely horrid. You love that
Oh,
stuff.
it's delicious. It's delicious.
Is this yours? One thing you can be rest assured,
Now I
it'll
know.
never be Mountain Dew is mine.
Now I know. Now I know.
Hey, Skull Mike, when is your first appearance on the live stream at the Lodge Mahal?
Sure, it won't take very long for me to get out there.
Doesn't take much. It just takes like
Time.
Okay, I'll go. Don't even have to ask him. Okay, I'll go. It usually starts with, "Do you mind if I go?" No, go and go play.
Go when I want to go, Rick. When the game needs me, I'm out there. 2 of diamonds. Sai way in the lead here, just with ace high. Nobody has a club. Pretty scary board. Sai's going to get after it, 375, and takes it down. Thinks he's bluffing, but he had the best hand there.
Big Frank says Slick Rick and Skull, Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth. That's funny. Complimentary. Thank you. But they are very good at what they do. You know, we're trying. Look, Skull and I are we have other jobs. We like to play poker, and we love this stream. We've kind of built a little brand here, grown it for basically nothing with the help of a lot of people, including the ownership, including the Wizard of Lodge and Skull Mike and I. So we appreciate it. 225 is the raise from Big Tony, ace 10. Over to Matt, looking, he wants to play a little play here with 8-6 offsuit.
Interesting.
And
Two
Cy.
8-6s. 8-6 for you and 8-6 for you. Big Tony with a marginal ace-10 off. So 3 capable players.
Ace,
Monotone
queen, 4.
flop.
Pair of aces for Big Tony.
Only player with a heart is Matt, but Tony's going to c-bet. Matt goes bye-bye, as will Cy. Cy can't do much with this. 275 folds. Tony takes it down, shows him the ace. 11:20 here, Central Standard Time, live from the bunker at the Lodge Mahal. Don't forget our Monday stream, folks. And then our Wednesday stream, and Thursday we will kick off the Millionaire Mayhem series that will go on for 2 long weeks.
Joanne, not all the players here are from Austin. Actually, the 3-seat Matt is from Long Island.
The 1 seat's from Canada.
The 1 seat's from Canada. Jeff Boski's from Vegas.
And there you go. That's it.
So, and the rest are from the area.
We give priority to people from out of town, folks. So if you want to get in any of our future games, big stakes, small stakes, Omaha games, visit thelodgelive.com, fill out the questionnaire, or message me directly on Instagram at SkullMikePoker. So follow the instructions on the bottom of the scroll if you want to play under the lights here at the Lodge.
Sean, no, I don't think they made a mistake going to the SEC. And it's 1 game. Did Arkansas beat the hell out of Texas today? Absolutely. It's early. And it's 1 game, so the SEC is lucky to get the University of Texas. There's no doubt about it. The University of Texas generates more income than any school in the country by far. So they'd be foolish not to want Texas. It just helps all of them. But that's just for another time. Jack 8 suited versus Queen 9, and so we've got 4 to a flop. The pair of 8s for Matt. In the lead here. 2 pair now. Matt, seeing that he may be in the lead, makes the bet. 175. Cy gets out of the way. Mixing it up, just not seeing it his way tonight. Having a tough time.
$5.5, 4.6.
Cy, having a great night. Bart Hansen up 2K. 470 for our guest from Vegas, Jeff Boski, getting the massage. Leaving tomorrow on a jet plane, but I know he will be back. He's already told me he was just so impressed with the Lodge Mahal. Gonna make a video, gonna make a vlog about us. Probably, he said he's got a few backed up right now, but ours will be coming out in the next several weeks.
It's on his YouTube channel? Or where does he broadcast his stuff?
Yeah, it's all of his vlogs are on his YouTube channel. Just search Jeff Boski, B-O-S-K-I. Funny stuff. If you like poker and you like Vegas, and good stuff. Queen 10, 6. Pair of aces for mixing it up. Maybe he can get some money back right now.
Tony going nowhere, open-ended here. Makes the call for 150, 8-10 in the middle, and a turn we shall see. Blank 3 of clubs. Tony checks. Mixon's going to fire, probably somewhere along the lines of 500.
Poker Face Ash is in the live chat.
Goes for 450, and Tony, once he holds his cards like that, next thing you do, he sends him into the mud.
Poker Face Ash, we've been talking about you and how you're coming back to the stream. You see the beautiful Lodge Mahal. You're going to be here on the 20th to play in a little live stream along with DQ.
Who's also in the chat, which I'm sure he's going to say hello here shortly. Poker Face Ash blowing up. I saw her post on her Instagram and vlogs recently. She had a meetup game in Arizona that went very well, and we are not surprised about that. A beautiful lady with a kind soul and one that's a pleasure to play with on the felt. So give her a follow, Poker Face Ash.
What do you end each stream? Poker Face Ash, what do you end each stream with, the saying that you end? I can't think of it right now, but I love it. Very positive and uplifting. There's a $60 call from Mixing It Up with his pair of deuces.
I was surprised as well, but Boski has a bunch of dogs and stuff to take care of at home, so that's why he's heading back to Vegas. But he'll be back. Anybody who comes down here and sees the lodge the first time, they cannot wait to come back a second time.
Yes, it's only up from here. I love that. I love that positivity. Yeah, if you want to watch a couple vlogs that talk about poker and are just make you smile, check out Poker Face Ash on YouTube. I watch a lot of vlogs. I like a lot of different ones for different reasons.
See you later, Steven. I will give you a buzz mañana.
Bye, Steve.
Queen of clubs on this turn. So far, a pair of eights for both players. Matt has Tony out kicked, but Tony's still firing 275.
I think we might want to try to get Jeff in the booth for a minute.
Hold on, let me do that. I'll go out there and ask.
Yeah, he just texted me. All right. So we are officially into overtime, and that means we've got less than 30 minutes to go. We're going to try to bring Jeff Boski in, guest of ours this week on the live stream. If we can. This pot is going to be pushed to Matt. Matt's having one heck of a night. All right, we're going to welcome to the booth right now the man of the hour. We flew in from Vegas to play on the live stream. Currently, we're watching him get a neck massage, but Jeff Boski is in the booth. Jeff, how's it going?
It's a pleasure to be here, Rick.
Yeah?
Thank you very much for inviting me. Great card room. Look forward to being back in the future.
You came last night, and you immediately went to a table and immediately started winning here at the Lodge Mahal. And your overall, you've been to a lot of poker rooms in your life as a poker pro. Your thoughts, honest thoughts of what we've created here at the Lodge Mahal.
It's great. I hate a claustrophobic poker room, but with the high ceilings and the nice spacing between tables, very, very luxurious, and the new chairs are very comfortable.
Absolutely. You're getting a massage, so you got a little massage at $1.50 a minute. Not too shabby there.
Good value.
Good value.
This is a pretty crazy hand. Straddled up to 200, and I looked down at Ace Jack in the small blind or big blind. I got to raise it up to 600.
Right.
200 straddle calls, and I know this player is very sticky, so I wanted to play my Ace Jack as a bluff catcher here. And when I turned the flush draw, I'm like, oh, this is even better. I'm definitely just check calling, keeping his bluffs in, and he's not going to put me on a flush if it hits the river.
Great, getting great commentary. Sounds like a Boski vlog, and there's your bet.
Yeah.
The banana chip is $1,000, Jeff.
Oh, no, it was a $500 bet. Small bet.
Okay, so he made it 500, but banana chip is 1,000. So there you go. 500 comes out. You got all the green chips in the place.
Oh, yeah. Bought out the cashier. Cornered the market.
So there you go to the river.
Almost the king of hearts.
Oh, close.
And I was going to call him. I was going to call this river. But, I mean, his hand's too thin to value bet probably anyway. So I'm not too upset. I could have been more aggressive for sure, but I don't see many ways I could have won it. And just like that, 2 streets of betting and you lose $1,100 due to the quintuple straddle or whatever.
So tell us your thoughts on the Lodge Poker, Texas Poker. You've heard about it. I know in Vegas, Texas Poker is kind of like the epicenter right now of where all the action is. Tell us your initial thoughts of the game and how different it is than what you're playing out in Vegas.
Well, Brad Owen told me that Vegas has the toughest games in America, maybe the world. So it's probably not a good idea to play cash in Vegas if you really want to make a living because there's so many people trying to do it. But apparently not a lot of people in Texas are doing it. So you want the recreational players, and just the environment is so friendly and laid back. You know, there's no disputes. It's just a very, almost like a big home game. So I really do enjoy the Texas environment.
We don't have a whole lot of time, but Mike Guerra, a viewer, asked a question for you. How are things going with the Boxer Rescue in Vegas?
Oh, Boxer Rescue. Do we have a camera?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I actually got a shirt for you.
Oh, sweet. Gifts.
Crazy you mentioned that.
Gifts. We always like gifts.
Adopt, don't shop. Help control the
Awesome.
pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered.
Thank you.
Adoptaboxerrescue.com.
Thank you. We're going to put it in our gift section over here. Jeff, you and I went and had some great barbecue at Style Switch, and you had a beef rib that was the size of a small child.
Yeah, I wanted to say something. Did they charge you $42 for that beef rib?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Wow.
That was my gift to you.
I mean,
but
it's like a dinosaur bone.
I know, but beef ribs are not cheap. I mean,
No, I'm looking forward to that for dinner. I was about to get the dinner cornbread barbecue here, but I got it in the fridge at the hotel.
Exactly. So you're headed back to Vegas. I know you got dogs to take care of, but you'll be back. And what's most important is we want you to tell all your friends back in Vegas your experience that you had here, and hopefully we treated you right.
Absolutely. I mean, excellent hospitality. Not just saying that because you got a gun to my head right now, open carry. But here's another exciting hand. Same guy that got me good with the ace king. Well, kind of relatively early when I had ace jack.
Right.
Opens under the gun, and I look down at.
Let's
Where's
see
the graphics?
what it is. What was it?
Deuce 7.
Oh, we're
Deuce
playing
7.
the Deuce 7.
I was like, oh man, I got to make it $1,500 with Deuce 7 here. You can see the pain in my face. But I read my man right. He had queens. Wasn't folding.
There you go.
Yeah.
9-6 for Hansen. Cy with pocket eights is going to come along.
Yeah, this is a pretty.
Mixing with ace queen suited, and Matt with the ladies.
I mean, my heart was pumping. I was trying to just stay composed most of the stream, but the stakes are so high. I've never played a cash game this big before, really.
Nope. And you're more of a tournament. You
Yeah.
pride yourself on being a good tournament player. Not as much in cash, but you really held your own tonight.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like you said, I'm not really a cash player, but I got a pretty good idea of proper lines and ranges and stuff. But it's all about the entertainment. And then you see the flop come Jack 7 Deuce. And I'm like, oh my
goodness!
$100 bounty a person. Plus, I
look at that face.
Yeah,
from Boski.
Exactly. He's got an overpair. I assume he would have just jammed pre. I don't think he's going to flat the queens out of position. Although he did flat ace king, so I wasn't too mad after seeing this hand go down. But just complete devastation and a missed opportunity with the 7 deuce. Yeah.
So here we go, heads up to a turn. Turn is the ace of hearts. And Matt with his queens way out in front. You know, earlier tonight you hit a boat, and I said,
Yeah.
Jeff Boatski.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've never heard that one before.
A couple times. Yeah. Or Jeff Boski. I like to bowl.
Oh, yeah, you're a big
that's
bowler.
a good
You got a
one.
couple 300s in your
Not sanctioned. I have a 299, which
Really?
ultimate devastation on video. Yeah. I have a 300 in Cosmic Bowling
How
League.
come you couldn't close the deal?
It was a weak shot, 10 pin. I deserved it. I'm coming back strong this year. I'll get it. It's on my bucket list. For
I mean,
sure.
$299. I mean, come on.
It's as close as you can get.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
Look at
there's
this. I
You're
can't
still
believe-
wondering.
Like, do 7. This is my chance. Can't go back in time. You only get one simulation.
So bowling, there's a lot of bowling alleys in Vegas. Probably more bowling alleys in Vegas than any city in America.
Possibly, I'm not sure, but South Point is definitely an epicenter for all professional bowlers to come and play tournaments and stuff. And I'm recovering from my injury. I'll be back in a few months, and that 300's coming soon.
Filthy Phoenix says, if you're ever in Tampa, I'll gladly take you bowling, Jeff. Fans that have come up, numerous fans came up to you and said hello.
Yep.
How does that make you feel, knowing that people are actually liking what you're doing?
Great, yeah, it makes me feel special, and it's good that people appreciate the content I put out there. It's a lot of work, and I mean, if no one watched it or no one cared, I probably wouldn't do it, you know.
And you hang out with a lot of vloggers. I know you're good friends with Andrew and Brad, and you know, we talked about some vloggers that you hang out with. Jamin Burton, you're friends with. It's a little community out there.
Yeah, we all kind of go through the same struggle. Just like, you know, any occupation, if you're a mechanic or airline pilot, you probably hang out with airline pilots.
Right.
You know? But yeah, it's a nice community, and it's good to have the support of them along with you in that situation. So it's nice to, and they can help each other with certain things with editing and stuff.
So how can people donate to the rescue?
Adoptaboxerrescue.com. They have a PayPal link. And that's I send all my Twitch earnings there, and whatever you can do, $5, $10, it all adds up. And you can check them out on Adopt a Boxer Rescue on Twitter and on Facebook to see updates. You see the dogs come in. If you're in the East Coast, you can adopt one of their boxers themselves. They save them from Amish puppy mills. Do not support breeding at Amish puppy mills. They're inhumane conditions. Do your part. Tell little Timmy you're not getting a puppy. We're going to rescue a boxer.
I like that. You're very passionate about that.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well do something good in this world.
That's good. You know, people need to have well-rounded parts and be passionate about other things other than just poker, right?
Yeah, it's all about that balance. Variety, you know, gamble, help out at soup kitchens, gamble some more.
Yep, absolutely. And you're a big connoisseur of the steakhouses in Vegas. We talked earlier, your favorite steakhouse in Vegas.
Yeah, John George's right now. Definitely get that ribeye cap, and the grilled octopus.
Is that at the Aria? Where is that?
Aria. Yep,
Aria.
John George's at Aria. Ribeye cap with the grilled octopus as an appetizer, maybe even the lobster mashed potatoes as a side. Their dessert's a little lacking. For dessert, go to the SW at Wynn and get the pineapple upside down cake.
You are pretty harsh on your scores for food, though. You gave Style Switch 8 out of 10. What does it take?
Well, 5's average.
All right.
You know.
I mean, my goodness, I thought it was better than 8 out of 10. But you're hey, that's probably great in your.
It's great.
In your,
yeah, I've had 1 out of 10s before at Caesars and other properties.
Really?
That's pretty insulting. You don't want a 1 out of 10.
have you ever had a 10 out of 10?
Yeah, a couple times. Kami Sushi, very expensive omakase menu in Las Vegas. KAME Sushi. You can find some of my reviews on that on Instagram, Jeff Boski Poker.
Nice. Well, Jeff, it was an absolute pleasure getting to know you. Thank you so much for coming to Austin and being on the first ever. You will forever be known. You're up on the wall. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful poster.
So, and you want that. We'll try to get that to you. You're the first ever guest vlogger on the Lodge Mahal Poker Live Stream.
The beginning of a legacy that you can only go up from here.
Absolutely. Thanks, and tell everybody in Vegas what we're all about. And November 6th, make sure
that private
you
party.
come to the party.
Penthouse suite
At Planet Holly. You think you can roll Brad Owen and Andrew Nemi? There's your cumulative winnings. Let's see where you are, Boski. Down 655, not too shabby.
In for 7,500. So a little bit of comeback with those 8s. Those are big swings, big stakes, big swings.
Cy with the big win, 7,100, and I think this is going to do it for us. I believe this was done, and Skull Mike is in the booth, but he's going to grab your headset real quick. Jeff, thanks so much. We might have another hand here.
Yeah.
But Jeff, thanks again.
Thank you, Slick Rick. It is a pleasure. Thank you for the hospitality and the opportunity.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Go get him. And one more time, adopt
a Boxer Rescue, and sign up on an ACR promo code Boski.
There you go. There he is, Mr. Jeff Boski, the man himself. Check him out on the YouTube land. And Jeff's going to go back out to the Lodge Mahal, play a little bit more poker before he heads over to his hotel. The game continues. It's still early here at the Lodge Mahal. Skull Mike back in.
All right.
Good visiting with Jeff Boski.
Yeah, that sounded good.
Queen 10-3, Skittles. Both players with the queen.
Good night, DQ. Another $99 super chat. We appreciate that.
DQ, he got a gift for you, Mike.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeff.
He's the man.
Nice. XL, though. I don't know if I'll rock XL T-shirts.
It's a gift.
All right.
Wear it to sleep. Give it to Nina.
Little night-night shirt?
Little night-night shirt. Never hurt anybody.
Jeff left his water here.
He drinks the Fiji.
That's fancy.
Yep. I drink Ozarka. Or Tap.
How's your
little off. Just went recently.
Interesting.
375 is the bet for Bart Hansen with his 2-pair and ace kicker. Matt's going to have a tough time getting away from this.
Did you notice Racer Nerd has the wrench?
Racer Nerd, welcome to administration mode. You're a moderator.
There he goes.
You are now christened moderator, Racer Nerd. You earned it. Thank you, sir. Wear it as a badge of honor. Good night, Bosnia forever. Good job, Racer Nerd. 1,100 in the live chat. Let's see where we wound up. We got 1,100 likes or more. Not a bad night.
No.
For our
Success
first
overall. Some things we shall tweak here and there. So close to 16,000 subs. Bart with the check mark here, betting $800. Matt has a tough decision to make here. I think Matt has to end up paying this off here. He doesn't like it here, taking his time, but tough to fold here for $800 on this board texture.
Sean, we can go to lunch. Don't know if I can buy you a $42 beef rib, but we'll find a way.
Thanks, Tim. Who needs a straight flush? Nobody really cares about a straight flush, do they? And Matt gets away. So a great fold from Matt here with King-Queen up against the Ace-Queen from Bart. And a good lay down there from Matt for only $800. So I'm very impressed with Matt's play here in the 3-seat. Came a long way just to play under the lights. And he has not disappointed his friends, family, or anybody watching that's in Matt's corner as the stats roll up. A memorable night, Rick. I will remember this night for a long time. The first stream, a lot of stress putting the set together in crunch times and short notice, but the Wizard made it work. You made it work. Ownership made it work. The players made it work. Everybody here with a smile on their face. Thank everybody in the chat for tuning in. Don't forget, we'll be streaming a lot for the rest of the month, so don't be a stranger to the channel. Come on back.
Stick around for the Wizard of Lodge, Dave Klaproth, the executive producer, for Skull Mike, my partner in crime. My name is Slick Rick. We will see you Monday night on Poker Night at the lodge.